And we're live. Yo, let's.
Hey, hi world, how's it going?
Yeah, hi world. Hey, you noticed that we have a new sub. Thank you, Daka.
Uh,
Shout out,
uh,
shout out to Daka Docs in the chat.
no. That typo stuck.
Is that a typo?
Yes,
You can
either that or it was
probably
like
fix
taken.
that.
I can't remember what happened.
You can probably fix that.
Yeah, but it's more fun this way.
Oh, that's so great. Just for clarification and posterity, there's gonna be no webcam today because I am a filthy man that just got out of work, and I don't want that picture of me out in the world.
It's already out in the world.
I-
Just don't talk about
It is, but I want less of those pictures out in the world.
Okay, here's my proposition for you.
Hello,
No
Desi.
chance.
Okay.
You got only one problem?
By the way, you're alive. Heads up.
Go get a cute anime avatar and just be like another one of
Ugh,
those. Yeah.
no, never. Ugh, no, thank you. Please,
Yeah,
no.
be a goblin VTuber. I know you want.
Yeah,
no.
dude. Be cute goblin VTubers.
Ugh.
I would be
I would-
willing to figure out how to do that if you wanted.
If somebody sets it up for me, I will do it every now and again as memes. But
No,
that's
Chiz,
as far
I'll
as that's
set it
gonna
up.
go.
Actually,
Actually,
they're gonna have big mommy milkers.
Actually, I just realized I
Of
have
course.
stuff for that. Actually, for that I used and got for completely different reasons. But
Big mommy milk.
I do have stuff that I could do some simple stuff like that. Okay, I don't have it set up right now, so that's not happening. But I could.
Release G cups.
Yeah, that's not anyone but Stern is allowed to set that up.
But here's the thing: anyone could be corrupted by the brilliant ideas he's giving.
That
Very true,
and
very
I
true.
will reject any and all of those. But hey, we're going. We're doing games.
Alrighty.
Have fun.
So you guys are in Dokasur, and you guys, I have a few questions before you guys leave. Question number 1: Did anybody? I know it didn't happen in RP, but did anybody think to send Steria a message earlier in the week to make sure that she's going to be home today?
Yes, Friendkeeper would have made sure to have scheduled this in advance for the purposes of keeping peace.
Cool. I was so ready to just
Glad.
do something completely different for the rest of the day. But okay, so you sent her a message saying, "Hey, we're gonna be," because through the sending spell, I assume, saying, "Hey, we're gonna be here. We're gonna swing by on Saturday night," and she responded very happily, super excited, saying, "Oh yeah, honey, I'll see you in a little bit. Don't worry about it. I'll make sure I'll have everything nice and ready for you."
Yeah, it doesn't sound suspicious at all. I'm sure it probably is.
Nope, not worried at all.
I don't know why you guys are, but okay.
You just had her undead taken over by another fucking necromancer person. He's not happy.
Well, I mean that's your life. But anyways, you the day comes and you guys leave to make your way or start to leave at some point. What time are you guys leaving in the day? I assume earlier.
Early in the morning, as we always do.
Valid.
I'm fine with that.
PM.
Valid decision. So you guys start leaving, and about. I mean, you guys. The nice thing is, normally, for those of you who weren't on the mission last week, which would be Fern, Talia, and I think Friendkeeper. Were you on the mission last week? I don't think you were.
I don't-
Which
I don't
mission?
think-
No,
You
you
didn't
weren't.
go to
You weren't in the
Delta.
corp. You didn't go. To
Yeah, no,
the-
I wasn't in
yeah.
the car mission.
Okay, so the three of you, it's honestly like a nice change of pace as you guys are able to like leave. But since it's early in the morning, and I mean, if you're not an early morning person, this is how you might choose to interpret it. That your good friend Talene is able to drive, but you guys are able to just kind of like sit and sleep. And you guys don't have to like really be awake because you still have like a while before you get there. And you're not even like walking, which is like extra nice. You just kind of get chill and relax. And it's about 9 o'clock. So the sun's been up for a little bit. I keep wanting to call you Diacanthus. Friendkeeper. When you get a message from Steria saying, "Hey, sweetheart, I got so just so you know, there's a little bit of a there's some air traffic. So just those orcs should be happy to take the car off your hands for you. Or drive it, it's your call." She gets that, and the right amount of words that I don't have to. Bring
Yeah, I was like,
energy
I don't
to-
know about the word.
I don't.
count
I
there,
don't.
boss.
She does that like in a way that was prepared and not.
She's
me.
saying that the orcs are going to take the car from us?
She's saying you can hand the car off to the orcs, or you can continue to drive, but there's something air traffic.
No problem. We're going to bring the car to you ourselves. I just don't trust those orcs. That leader seemed kind of not smart.
She does shoot another message back saying, "You're welcome to do that, honey, but just know I still don't want any scratches on it, and it's a little loud, but it's up to you."
I swear to God.
I mean, if we give it to the orc, she doesn't care, right?
Yeah, I guess. Well, then the orcs will suffer consequences if the orcs fucking.
Sure, yeah.
That's
Give it
it's
to
no
the
longer our
orcs.
It's up to you guys, but as you guys
How
continue to
far?
drive,
I really don't get why she wants us this.
I
and what
feel
air
like
traffic
Friend
means, but
Keeper
sure.
would feel personally responsible for the car.
you guys are welcome to do that. And
Friend Keeper would be like, "Hey guys, she's saying we can give this car to the orcs or we can bring it over, but like
just so you guys
there's
know,
some
you
kind
guys
of
are
air traffic situation and a lot of noise. But she said she doesn't want any scratches on it, so maybe we should just keep it because I mean, do you guys think those orcs are going to actually take care of the car?"
So here's the issue. If
Just-
she's giving you permission to hand it over to the orcs, then that means we are no longer responsible for the car, and she's probably aware of that. Secondly, she's probably saying that something's going to attack us because of the fact that this car makes so much noise. So if you're confident that you could stop anything from scratching, laying a single claw or finger on this vehicle as we pass by, then fine. But it seemed like she would like kill you and us if we got a single scratch on it. So
you guys
know what?
are still
You know what? I'm
about.
so glad. I'm so glad we brought another necromancer along. See, this is you guys just think alike. I would never have thought of that, but you know what? I think that we should give it to Jimmy the orc and gosh, I'm just so glad that we brought around someone who's so like-minded. I think she's really going to love your company.
You guys are
confidence.
okay. I'm gonna say this now. You guys are still about an hour away from where the orcs are at this point. But yeah. Also, are you guys taking or not taking anything that you would normally take or not take on your mission today? I forgot to ask that at the beginning.
I mean, yeah, I do have an
Inches.
improved defense
It's the
infusion,
same-
but that's it.
What?
I have like an infusion from Kirai.
Oh yay. Okay.
It's okay. It's only for like +1 AC.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I have the hungering rod that I just got. So
Okay.
there's that. Question though for
Mhm.
the DM, seeing that Talia hasn't been here before, I'm just gonna ask you for
Yeah.
reference. The orcs in relation to this necromancer's hut, like how far is the trek by foot from them to her?
It's not. It's probably about an hour or so, like a hex
Okay.
away.
Just wanted to get a reference for that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're playing dead again.
Actually, I think it's probably about 2 hours away. But you guys can. It's not like a long trek. Honestly, this is like you guys are making a really good time, and you guys are in a car, so it's not that bad.
Cool beans.
But you guys, as you guys do approach, where's my, boop. I'm just gonna drag everyone over here. Everyone, go ahead and, you three don't exist.
I like I'm over in my corner.
Yeah, I guess what? It's what?
I know it's the same map.
That's weird. I don't want that combat and track counter going because there's no combat.
Or is there?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Turn, fix your HP. Start.
Why would I fix my HP? Wait, what?
Your HP is not at full.
I thought the purple was it because I typed.
Oh, is
it
there
into
purple?
That's
max
the
HP.
purple is the extra, but you have to fix your max AP with actual HP to fill the bar up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
look,
thought it
if
would
I
do
take,
that automatically.
if I take 4 HP away from me, suddenly the purple shows to represent.
Oh, I thought it would just do it automatically. That's all.
Nah.
But why would it do that? Why would it be convenient?
That's not what I'm looking for. Where's my?
I mean, technically you could subtract from the 15, but it'd be a little hard that way.
Oh, there we are. All right. So you guys. Oh well, okay. There's you guys. As you guys are approaching, I don't know why this is set up to keep rolling their hit die every time that they come out. I don't want that, but I'll fix it at some point. You guys do see Jimmy the Orc and a few others. Then they kind of like as you start approaching, they can tell that you guys are coming from a long ways out. So by the time that you guys see them, they're kind of like you see Jimmy up there like kind of waving. His scars healing for the most part. Or healed for the most part. But yeah.
Pops head out an orc. Hi, oh fuck over here.
Yeah, I can see you. I know you're there. This is definitely going. This is a thing going on. A conversation going on in Orcish, as they don't speak anything else. But yeah. Hey. Lady, I think wants that for us to use, so you don't break. And he kind of like just points to the air. Careful.
Yeah, something around coming on? What's what happened?
Yeah, he points to you. And he's like, your fucking parents are out here, and I don't want them here.
Say there's a fucking white dragon out here.
There's like a few of them. They're like really big, and I don't want to fight them.
I just look back into the.
I mean, I want to fight yours, but I don't want to fight those. No, those ones
I
are
look
big.
back in the vehicle where Durdred is under me, and I'm just like, "Hey, dude, there's other dragons in common." So apparently we have dragons coming. I say in common.
What?
White dragons. Apparently they're around.
Tell
That sounds like a problem.
Deirdre
Why'd
to
they
tell
gotta
him to
be
go
white?
away.
I mean, if we run into them and they are, well, Durdred, you're a special case. They might not talk very well.
Oh, because they're like feral and the dumbest of the chromatic dragons.
Yeah.
That's
Pop back
fair.
out. Hey, so they on the way?
I don't know. They just kind of fly. There's also like this, like small dragon with them, not like yours, but like I don't know.
Like,
No. It's like dragon orc or person, dragon person.
fucking dragonborn.
I don't know. It's also white, but they,
Oh, well.
but they. I don't know what's going on. But like, if you deal with it, please. That's not. I have no problem with it because I don't want those dragons around.
Oh, well. We'll see.
Yeah. So how did you? Okay. And Jimmy the Orc starts climbing down, like coming over to the scavenger and kind of looking it over and like getting back into it.
Talia, hearing that there are dragons and doesn't want to deal with frightened bullshit, is going to nibble on that snack that makes her immune to frighten as long as she has the temporary hit point.
Valid. It's a valid
She's
decision.
just gonna eat that. She's just gonna eat that.
We also have advantage on the checks.
Great. I also like immunity for now.
But yes,
You have advantage on the checks from what?
me. Durdrit.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, his pact thing.
Very neat.
But
It was hard to frighten us.
you say that now. But no, that's fine. Yeah, you guys dismount, and Jimmy the Orc and some of his orc buddies climb down and start getting in this. And you see Jimmy pull out and turn back around, and then like drive a little bit down, and then turn left, going off of the road, probably to like some area that he and the rest of the orcs are apparently now servants of Stereo.
Yeah, no, I think I'd rather them take the vehicle than us if it's a dragon situation. Although apparently there's like a... I'm going to call it a dragonborn because they said that there's a scaled person that is actually there with them.
I
They
mean,
said-
they could also be a half dragon, in which case, that would be very bad because they're vastly more powerful than Dragonborn.
Well, they could be whatever the hell they wanted to be, but it also means that it probably talks.
Possibly. Well, hopefully we can do this without any fighting. That'd be nice.
Well, our goal isn't really to deal with it, so we just gotta, you know,
Did we try
get
to
to
be sneaky
the
then?
thing. What?
We try to be sneaky then, because if the noise from the car would have attracted them, then I don't know. I think dragons have really good senses. I just feel like they would hear us walking.
Yeah. We sneaky.
Yeah, if you guys want to stealth or sneak, you can. It will add a lot of time to your trek, but you can absolutely do it.
As well.
Where's a
I mean, we make
ranger when
time
you need
getting
'em?
here. Right. Too bad no one's got that pass without trace. Well, let's give it a shot. I mean, worst come to worst, they see us and we fucking end up in a fight anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stealth saving throws, I take it? Stealth
You're-
checks, like I mean?
Yeah,
Not
go ahead
saving
and roll
throws.
your stealth checks.
I have muffled armor, so it is at
Well,
not at
So do
disadvantage.
I.
But it doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter,
Smart.
doing awful.
Doesn't matter.
The application.
We
So
don't
we're
even
walking.
need it.
So we're walking normally, and Celine is gliding like a fucking night owl.
Oh boy,
I have a +5. That's so tragic. Well, might as well
The-
get it out of the way now.
the amount of rolls. Is Talene
That was
just like
funny.
stealthing ahead and?
Yeah, no.
Yes,
Celine-
Okay, I have several questions. I have
No.
well, hold on. I have several
Yes.
questions. First off, Muffin, you say that you're calling your emu, and stealthing that way.
Then you would need to be moving if you're
This
just
is a-
walking.
That was before.
Okay.
The decision to stealth. So you know.
Okay. You need to speak up so I can hear
We're
you.
so good at this. Fuck.
But yeah, okay. This is everything that I wanted.
You know, I now realize we would have had to do stealth checks for all the zombies too. So
As you
The chances of
guys,
us- the
Durdrit
chances of
looked
us
at the
doing
party,
this successfully
We're
were
gonna
so
be
low.
sniffed out quite quickly.
as
well,
you guys are
it will be
begin
quite easy.
sneaking, you see that Talia is trying really hard to make sure that her skeletons are being stealthy, and some of them are. The big one's a big creature and doesn't really get what stealth is. So, like, you feel like your odds were pretty low on that working anyways. But Talia is a little loud when correcting her skeletons. And,
A little.
yeah, a little loud. And it's at this point that you hear... and you guys see a white dragon in like the air a fair distance away, but it's approaching, getting
Neat.
very close. And
I use my scroll of mage armor immediately. I just want to say that for posterity.
you do that. That's fine. You guys have plenty of time to cast a spell. And it definitely sees you. And you see it dive towards you.
Durdred stares at it.
Yeah.
Deirdre stares at what he will become. And it
Since it already sees us, I'm just gonna have Fern wave. Like just a polite little, like not like a big
Hi.
wave, but just a polite little hello.
is Fern on the map somewhere?
Not
I
yet.
don't think so.
Okay, you can try. I've been like looking. I'm like, I don't see you, but it's fine.
For purposes of when we get coned,
No, well, it doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't seem to. Sees you wave, but you don't seem to be its attention, as it just swoops down and.
for the other dragon in its territory.
Yep, there we go. Let them fight it out. We don't have anything to do with this.
Where is my
Friendkeeper has determined this is the most peaceful method to just let one of the dragons die.
Let them fight.
It's
Yeah.
the little one. You know what? It attacked his
Do I
friend.
have set-
He really has been holding a grudge this whole time.
Spoiler alert. I die in that case.
Let's see. It's gonna make a claw attack.
If it's attacking my goddamn zombie,
If it attacks your giant zombie, I'm gonna fucking
Christ.
die.
Yeah. It's just gonna reach down and just pick up the big zombie. And,
Are you fucking serious
and
right
just
now?
start flying away.
No,
Who do you
no,
think-
dude, actually no. First off, if it's making a like grapple
Oh, it would
check,
make a grapple check. Yeah. That's fine.
and it's a contested grapple check.
Yeah,
no
go ahead and
more
roll me
roll.
athletics check.
Fuck off on all the DMs constantly taking my summons away.
I mean,
God
you're the
damn
one
it.
who that like I don't know what you want from me.
What do you mean? Why is it taking my fucking zombie of all things?
It's
Of all the
okay.
Tiny creatures
It's-
here.
I mean, it's the biggest.
Okay. It is a big thing of meat. Like what?
Swear to Christ, no, Jez. Hold on.
No, I get why it did. I feel fucking
Dude,
terrible.
I'm so fucking annoyed. These things are not fucking cheap, dude.
Well,
Like,
here's
I-
what
I tell you,
happens.
it's going
Let
to
me
fucking
let
shoot
me
you.
finish. Let me finish what happens. It picks it up, which by the way, on this one, like it's about as big as the dragon. For clarification. It picks it up and it reaches down, it's going to make a bite attack at it. Does a 16 hit your ogre zombie?
Yes, it fucking
Okay,
does.
cool. It takes 18 points of damage, and as it like rips out some of it, and then it realizes it's undead, spits it out, and drops it. It takes 2d6 of
Really?
fire damage or falling damage.
Fucking rude. I swear to Christ.
2d6. It takes 3 bludgeoning damage as it falls to the ground. It can also make an attack if it wants to.
It is 100%
Sure.
going to make a fucking attack.
That
with
would
just-
I would say I would allow that to be on its turn.
Oh,
It does not hit the zombie or the
I
dragon,
was rolling bad today.
and
That's
the dragon
really
just kind of
bad.
like swoops around, looks at all of you, and then you see it snort, and then
Durdred
start to
snorts back.
snorts back. So is Durdred out and about then?
Yeah,
Like,
he's next
yeah.
to Locke.
Okay, let me roll a perception check to see
Oh
if you
boy,
notice.
here we go.
Okay, well now we're in a different
Now
territory.
it sees a new
Oh, it's
target. that
fucking
needs to
on.
die.
It sees you. It sees
Uh-huh.
Durdred, and just like you see it, its eyes narrow, and then it flaps its wings a little bit and lands. Sure, let's use the same.
Friendkeeper leans over to Durdrick and is like, "How does it feel to be on the other side, bitch?"
And it,
Locke smacks you in the back of the head with the goddamn staff.
it lands on like a little bit of a cliff, a little ways away, and starts speaking in Draconic. Who all can speak Draconic? I'm pretty sure that's like
Fuck not,
most of you.
not me.
I think.
You
yeah,
know what?
so
You know what? No, I mean I have comprehend languages, but I can't speak it, so who cares?
Locke
Oh,
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Obviously,
Definitely
Durdred
not.
I would hope
can.
you could, sir.
Talia can't you?
Yep, Talia can.
Can
speak
Fern
Draconic.
speak it?
Definitely not.
Also, your ogre zombie's probably about like right here.
Silver eyes, white dragon.
And it looks at Durdret, goes, "You, wormling, what are you doing here? What are you doing with?" And it like looks at all of you. Them.
Durdret just looks up at him and goes, "I'm traveling with my horde. We are going to visit someone. What does it have to do with you? Fuck off."
Oh God! Oh God!
Wow.
Your horde are humans.
I'm not human.
Let me. Lesser
Yeah,
beings.
Locke also speaks up in Draconic. Yeah, I'm not human either, actually.
Oh, God. Shut up. Both of you lesser beings.
Also on this one's ward. I fucking like wiggle my claws and I'm like my master said, fuck off.
Locke, hold on, I gotta switch voices. Locke, I don't think it's good to antagonize them.
Roll me a
We can be
just
nice.
a straight charisma check.
Sure.
Yeah.
After he tells him to fuck off the second time, Todd's gonna start walking over here, dude. Like, not even gonna fucking lie. Like,
It snorts.
Where is this dragon? I want to distance myself from it.
It's on
Straight
the
up.
map.
No. The
Oh.
little dragon.
Oh,
The little
it's right.
bitch.
It's next to
gonna be
Locke.
it's always gonna be next to
Yeah.
Locke.
Like
Locke
in
is
the same
danger
spot as
zone at
Locke.
the
Yeah.
moment. Come on,
Nope.
breathe on me. Fucking do it. I
No.
dare you.
Your master. At least you know your place. Interesting. I didn't realize there were other dragons around.
Durdret. Well, I didn't know there was more of my kind.
We are the greatest race of all time, of all history. You think that there would be not more of us?
I expected, but not so soon. You're right. We are the best.
Yes, well, at least you know some of your draconic pride. Interesting.
Have you seen a blue dragon around here that killed like a whole orc clan?
Not blue, but I do know of some other dragons.
Oh, okay. Thank you. May we pass, oh great dragon of the land? I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
My name is Wit.
Like W-I-T, or how do you spell that in Draconic?
She explains in Draconic. Hold on.
Because she's so smart.
he just writes it down in the journal.
Yeah, she just writes it down. Oh, well, just give me your journal, little lady, and I'll just... She just, like, grabs it with her giant claw. Nah. She just kind of, like, looks at all of you. This is not my area yet, Wormling, but I would respect what's bigger than you. It will be... everything will be ours soon enough.
That's debatable.
Is that Locke or Durdret?
I like to think that's both of them at the same time.
Same time. That's valid. It kind of laughs. Interesting. That is a decision.
Friendkeeper would like to kind of raise his hand, because I think he'd sense a little bit of tension in the air. Be like,
There's a fucking dragon in front of you. Yeah, there's tension.
Locke, we've already pissed off the vampires. Maybe we shouldn't piss off the dragons too.
Locke turns around and says in common, "Dragon business, not yours."
I can
Any
understand
to conflict is
you.
my business, and I'm sensing some conflict.
Well, they're having just a small disagreement. It's okay.
That's conflict. No
This
disagreements are allowed.
little one does not know its place. That isn't common.
We know our place. Hold
Oh,
on.
hey, you speak common? That's cool. I didn't know you did. Hi, I'm Friendkeeper. It's great to meet you.
One
servant of
must
Pax.
know how to speak to its servants.
Well, I mean, I'm mostly a servant of Pax, but I mean, whatever keeps us from fighting, I'm cool with that.
Um, I would
I'm
like
a
to
little
point
bit.
out. I'd like to point out if you're planning on controlling this area, really quick, then you might want to know that there's like this weird corpse flower thing that's probably going to contest your territory. So if you find it, you should definitely kill it.
Oh, don't forget about that vampire.
The vampire can wait a little bit.
Well, I mean,
Corpse
who knows
flower
which one
has a
you'll need
lot
first.
of undead right now.
It kind of like puts its claws, or she puts her claws on like the ground and kind of like stands, like almost like a sitting dog. It's kind of weird, but very intimidating, much larger sitting dog, with wings and scales, and it looks down at you. All of those things are beneath dragons. They will be no worry. They will be of no concern to us once we are finished.
Finished with.
I mean, well, why don't we just point you in the direction of it, and you can start.
They are not.
Conquering
Those
over
are
there.
not my concern.
Durdred just pops up, but he's just like, finished. I mean, if you're finished and leaving, then it's not much of your place, is it?
You speak of things over your head, little one.
That's just like everything, though. He's really small.
He kind of like
He
tilts
is.
his head and looks at the dragon. And he's like, nah, I don't get it.
I don't mean to interrupt, but we didn't mean to offend. We're just trying to get to one area and then we'll be leaving. Is it okay if we pass? We don't really want to disrespect you, and we're just trying to,
The only disrespect you give me is the paltry gift you bring. Undeath does not taste good.
Well, we weren't aware that we had to bring a gift or that your family, I'm assuming, is here because the last time my friends came through, you weren't in the area. So we can bring an offering next time.
Durdred also like paused the ground for a moment. He's like, wait, you just said that this wasn't your area yet, and yet you expect an offering. What?
I expect an offering for viewing my glory, and me not devouring each of you.
Durdred's taking
The downside of not knowing the language is I can't make snarky little remarks.
He's in common, right?
They're
It's
speaking in common
they switch back and
slightly.
forth. Yeah.
They switch back
Oh.
and forth. Some of it's in common though.
Yeah.
What would you accept as an offering usually? What's the usual fare, I guess?
Well, I would not mind some of this paltry wormling's hoard, or something to eat.
Out of character, but what if we just offer Talia?
My
What
God,
do you have against Holly?
I will literally have my
Nothing,
own
but it
list
just
for you.
seems convenient.
God fucking damn it.
Well, as you said, the undeath meat isn't good. I have some snacks.
Locke just kind of
And-
pipes in. So does this mean if you were to visit us in our home, you would have to give us offering?
You know that's not how that works, Locke.
Locke says this.
Yeah, Locke says this, and I'm like, I motioned to Durdred, and Durdred's just kind of like, yeah,
Yeah.
we totally have to.
Yeah, that works. They're just like Durdred has opinions. It just leans down and squints at you. Until it becomes my home, I would consider it.
Durdred takes more notes.
Take some more notes.
Would the food offering be enough? Because I don't want to offer one of my friends to be eaten, but we do have rations and stuff.
What food do you have?
She's got like fucking 10 rations and the snacks.
What a day to not prepare, create food and water.
Yo, rations will do. I'm gonna need a bigger number than 10 though.
Tali's got 10. You all got fucking rations you never
Nah,
need in your
fam,
packs.
we gave all our rations to the orcs.
Yeah,
last
that is
time.
what happened last time.
Oh my
Actually-
fucking okay, people who weren't on that mission.
I have a new supply of rations.
I have-
Yes!
I did not
Yes,
refill my
boy!
rations.
Also,
I have
Balach
10.
can make you guys rations now. Fun fact
So that's
about
30
that.
that's
The fuck are
30
we
rations
doing?
right there.
Uh,
That's 30 rations. Right
Okay,
there.
so here's because it's a dragon. I'm gonna throw this out there. I have a number in my head. If you guys give up snacks, those will count as more than one ration. I will say, they'll probably count
there's
as
2 of them left.
a snack will count as 5 rations.
All right, time to start feeding him T-weirds.
Snack will count as 5 So like
Fucking
a
stop.
snack will count as 5 rations. So alright, so Durdrit, like we're all gonna Talene, I assume we have the telepathic thing going on. Durdrit's going to talk to you guys and be like, because he saw my glory, we only give him 25. It evens it out.
I mean, why don't we put in 30 as just an offering of good faith?
Give me 1 second. I have to go steal the bot.
This isn't his home. This isn't my home.
Ugh, we're gonna
We're
have
on
to spend
equal
all.
terms.
We're gonna spend all our money on rations from now on.
Yes, rations are the
Fine.
ultimate trade. Why did I do that? There, I
Okay,
did that
fine.
there.
20. I guess that logic makes sense. You can handle the negotiations, I guess. I just don't want to fight him. He bit my Giga Jeffrey.
My Giga Jeffrey.
But yeah, if we
You mean
get
Jumbo Jeffrey?
25 days worth of rations, we'll take it and put the sack in front of him and basically just be like, this is for like you taught me, and this is for teaching me what you've taught me, and for seeing your glory, even though this isn't your home, but you also see my glory, so you know this is how it is.
You also see how awesome I am.
I want to
So-
give you advantage and disadvantage for that. I love it. I love it so much. I will allow you to try this. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. With advantage. Cause
Yeah,
cute
we'll
dragon.
all that stuff.
Oh my
Of
gosh!
course.
I can't believe it!
Fucking A.
Too bad no one has
Fucking
advanced
A.
ability. Well, we're gonna fight this dragon. I guess this is how this goes.
It hops down. It will in its claw, this sack of rations seems very small. It takes it and it like looks into it. You do not know how to bribe a dragon yet.
I'm gonna have Fern take out her flute and just kind of start playing.
Dirtrit will basically
Standing in the
go,
middle.
I'm not trying to bribe you, I'm trying to make it equal. There's a difference.
Why do you have this ward? Why are you not with your own? We're back in Draconic, by the way.
Yeah, Locke will look
Not
up
that it
and-
matters.
Locke will look up and respond. Dirtrit will look confused, and Locke will look up and respond, because there was no family. He's been an egg for centuries.
Well, there is his own now.
You're
Come
right.
with-
I am his own.
Oh Jesus!
You see this dragon,
Wow.
like, just leer down at you and squint.
And Talia
This is an
slowly-
insult. But I have more important things to look for. remember that you should never cross a dragon. And the wings poof out, and it flaps its wings. And it starts to go away. And then it just looks back at you and looks at Durdrit. And it looks at you. Let's see how your ward deals with this. Or like as insult, I will take your ward. And it uses its ice breath attack at you.
What a
Guess-
fucking cunt.
Guess what I? Guess
Are you?
what I
Are you? Yes. Tell me what you do. Yes. No. Because it's a white dragon. It sees that you turn to ice, and it begins to laugh, not realizing what happened.
He thinks he just.
Yeah.
After a moment, I just break out of it.
No. Yeah. No. Like it just breathes, and then it starts to laugh, and then it just takes off. Like I just iced you, like iced your ward, bitch. It takes off.
Great. That's fair. They are stupid.
Oh, that's so great! I love it.
That's actually really great.
I
That's
love
real.
it so
He's like,
much.
he's so weak. I killed him and turned him to an ice statue instantly.
Yeah, fuck your ward. Oh, that's so great. I don't. Let me double check to make sure that it wouldn't break your thing. I don't think it would, right? Like you're 70.
It would be 70.
Roll it. I mean,
yeah, I'll roll. Yeah, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, no. Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
It is a lot of damage, yeah. But it just laughs, and you all see after, like, it seemingly turns Locke to ice. It just flies away. And then after a moment, the ice around Locke melts, and he's back to himself.
Yeah, I just kind of brush my shoulder a little bit, maybe stretch my arm, and I'm like, oh man, that happened.
Why were you antagonizing a big dragon? Why?
Fern stops playing her flute.
I didn't want to fight a dragon, Locke.
You know what?
I look at Talia and I go, with a big smile, and I just go, because. And I look at Durdred and I'm like, you don't fuck with another dragon.
Locke.
You know what?
didn't want to fight with a dragon.
Guys, look at it. At the end of the day, we didn't get into a big fight, and I'm really proud of us for that.
By the way, you
The
see,
flute helped.
yeah, the flute definitely helped. You see, like, by the way, midway, like traveling midway across to Locke, there was a mage hand holding a greater healing potion because she was just gonna add that to the horde if he didn't like the offer. And then it just slowly floats back.
As you guys kind of relax, and
Durdred looks up and Locket is like, oh man, I kind of want to see that dragon's face when he realizes you're not dead.
I don't want to be there for that.
Me neither. The orcs said there were multiple ones flying around. Like, there's a family of them.
Apparently.
Yeah, I don't want to fight that. Let's just keep going. I'm scared.
Fern will go over and like place her hand out if Talia wants to hold it.
Yeah, Talia holds it and then holds one of her skeletons.
Talia, another voice catches your ears. It catches all of your ears, actually. At this point, it's been a little bit after the dragons left, probably like a minute or two. But what languages does anyone speak Infernal?
I mean, tiefling.
I know. I besides Talia, I know Talia speaks Infernal.
I don't.
I don't.
Speak what?
Infernal.
Nope, I don't speak that.
Yeah. There's more than one dragon around here, Devilkin.
That's a little racist. However, hi, who are you?
And you guys see, you guys see, what looks to be, kind of Dragonborn-ish. Looks white Dragonborn-ish, but it's got like two very large leathery wings, and something about that, and just the whole like, just even the aesthetic looks more twisted than any Dragonborn you've ever seen. It doesn't really seem to have scales, more almost like leathery skin. And it's got a long great sword on its back, and it's just sitting in one of the trees.
Oh, I know what this is.
Fern wave.
It's one of it's like an Abashi or whatever the fuck. It's a
You
devil.
you don't know what it is. Shush. Be quiet.
I
Does-
know. Okay,
does-
would Talia being a devil
You can.
person?
Anyone who wants to make me a religion check can. Gosh dang it!
Ooh yeah.
I thought I switched that off of public. I don't know why it keeps rolling its HP.
Friendkeeper doesn't really worry about religion. It's kind of not his thing.
Thought it was gonna be a 19. Damn it.
Noise.
Okay, yeah, you have definitely heard of Abishai that are devilkin. They kind of have, or they're devils. They have a weird place in the hells, but they exist.
Is this? She's gonna wave and just be like, "Is this like a Tiamat thing? Is that why you're here? Like, why are you out of Avernus or whatever circle you came from?"
It's just sitting in one of the tree branches with its arms crossed. Everything I do is for Tiamat, of course.
Durdred growls at this fucking new thing.
Yeah, it's also speaking Infernal and doesn't. I don't think any of you understand it except for it.
Yeah, no.
Cordelia.
Locke is just looking at it.
Starts growling. Quiet, wormling. It says that in Draconic.
He doesn't quiet.
Oh, come on now.
It's fine. Why are you here?
I said quiet, wormling. I actually am gonna. Yeah, we're gonna do something. I need Durdrit. I'll allow you to make your own saving throw for this.
Okay.
Where's this stuff?
As he's doing his thing, Talia's gonna be like, "Locke, you really shouldn't."
I need Durdrit
I'm
to
not
make me a
doing it.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
Hey, warlocks are supposed to be decent.
Let me check real quick.
15
That
would be actually
is
decent
act-
to see.
That is actually the wrong thing, but you... Okay, what's your charisma mod?
It's a +4.
Okay.
I mean, my charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, +4.
Okay, yeah, so that would be... Because it's actually a
would've been
charisma saving throw, I fucked up.
Well,
Yeah,
+3 to that.
Yeah. It's like squints at Durdrit, and Durdrit, you see him kind of like twitch a little bit, and like he's kind of not himself for a moment, and then he shakes it off.
Hey, what did you just do to him?
Guys, this thing's a devil for one. She's gonna say in common. Two, they're usually like emissaries of Tiamat, which Locke, don't know if you've told Deirdre this, but it's kind of the goddess that all dragons worship. Devil goddess, whatever. Just tell him to calm down. I really don't want to get into a fight before we find the necromancer we're here for.
Locke kind of shrugs because he's like, doesn't fucking know religion.
Just let me talk to him. Hold on. He's gonna like step slightly closer.
Does
Over
Draconic
zombie.
work best for you? It says that in Draconic.
He's talking to Talia, or
He just said it like to the general group.
More of us
Common.
understand it, yeah.
Common does, but two of us speak Draconic. Only one of us speak Infernal.
Draconic it is then.
Deirdre will sit annoyed.
Why are you out of the Nine Hells? Why are you here? Do you work for
I'm
the White
he-
Dragon?
Yes, I'm here for the
I'm
White
gonna cast
Dragons.
comprehend languages.
Valid decision at this point, honestly.
This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry on this
And he's
one.
gonna move forward.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm here for the White Dragons. They are up to something. I'm not sure what, though. But it is not her will.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad to go against Tiamat. Um, they didn't. It did try to kill one of my friends, so I'm not friends with it.
So, vengeance should be a small price to pay, then.
Oh, Locke speaks up. He's like, "Oh well, I didn't die."
I mean, yeah, he did. He
I
did die. That is
noticed.
fair. Are you trying to do the like? I, Mom never told me a lot about why I have devil blood, but if you're trying to make like a deal, I know better than to not do that with you.
I don't require deals or contracts. I require allies. I cannot take
What?
down those dragons by myself.
Well, wouldn't Tiamat be sending more forces then?
Oh,
than just
she
you?
will be. But I would like to take initiative.
So that you move up the ladder when it comes to the whole devil hierarchy.
He shrugs.
Talia, I think if it was between fighting hordes of devils and fighting a few white dragons, I'd rather fight the dragons. He says this to her in comment.
Yes. I
To
very much get the
That's
feeling this
fair.
guy does not speak common.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
How does it
here's
feel
the
now?
thing. Here's the thing, Mr.
My name is not important.
Okay.
Hi, Mr. Not Important.
Yeah, so to obtain something of equal value must be lost. What were you offering other than just like we wouldn't help you for nothing.
The dragons, they have a horde. They have scales, talons, fangs.
How
I
many
can't
are
offer
them?
There are
This guy knows anatomy.
There are 3 dragons. 2 that are an issue. 1 that is an abomination.
How so?
He is what should not be. He is a threat to my master, to my mistress.
Wait, you want us to fight a dragon that's a threat to the 5-headed chromatic devil goddess Tiamat?
He is only a threat in that he should not exist. He is not strong enough to deal with her.
Interesting. Are they? I need to know the ages of these dragons.
There are 2, like the one you saw. Young, full of life. And then a 3rd that is older.
That's an older ancient dragon. Well, it would show dominance for Deirdre if he were to take down not 1 but 3 older dragons. You know, it would kind of establish him
Exactly.
as the owner of this area, I guess. Right, Locke?
Locke kind of taps his finger on his staff. He has nothing to say at the moment.
We'll think on it. They're going to eventually be a problem for our town if they try to expand their territory, so inevitably we'll probably end up fighting them at some point.
You're going to want to fight them sooner than later.
That's fair. If we come across one by itself again and it tries to threaten and eat us, then we might just fight it. But we did come here for a different issue. We'll think on sending out a party to possibly deal with them. But do we have your word that you'll assist us? Because if, Tiamat won't be very impressed if, you just got us to kill it and you didn't really help.
I have no need to hide behind you.
And you're an ally?
You have a choice in front of you, Devilkin. Be wise about it.
Just gonna have a mage hand go out to him.
Okay.
It's gonna be just gonna like float there, like ready to be shaken.
It just he just stares at it.
It's just a floating skeleton hand.
There is no deal that is made yet.
No, but a promise. Kind of like a deal.
We do not make promises lightly. I am
I
no
promise.
ally of yours.
Flock looks at the thing and says, "Are you asking for us to come help you right now?"
I would like to get one of them taken care of.
Sighs.
How far are we from? What the hell's her name?
You guys are probably about... You guys were stealthing for a little bit, but at this point you guys are probably about an hour away. You guys can tell him no.
Do you mind if we go make our stop? We don't even think it's going to take very long. She just wants to talk to me. So if we can make our stop there, now we're down the road, and meet back here, I'm sure you have ways of watching us.
Oh, the hut. Yes, I have avoided that one. Go do your talk.
Very well, we'll meet back here.
Its wings spread out, and it begins to take flight.
I
will find you eventually, and then it flies off.
Fern waves.
It looks back at you, and
I'm not.
holds its hand and in a half wave of yes, you exist. I acknowledge you.
She does one of those just yes.
Yes. This one
She
waved
still
back.
noticed
me.
to help explain, Fern, Queen, that creature was a devil, and it just wanted us to help it kill one of the dragons that lived here that tried to murder Locke, because apparently they're going up against Tiamat's will, which is really weird for many reasons. And apparently the adult one, I'm hoping, which isn't an ancient one, is corrupted in some way, or
Come on, ancient? What am I? Me? For an
piece of
ancient?
shit. That's what you are.
I don't know what you're on about. Me? Nah, never.
So it just wanted our help with that, and made a good point that killing a dragon gets us a bunch of stuff from its hoard. And Deirdre here probably is really excited to prove himself against a bigger dragon and show that, he's strong, because he's a big, strong boy.
Durdred snorts,
And
and
I
Locke,
got wait.
Locke and Durdred look at each other, and they look up and they're like, "Well, you're not wrong, but I almost feel like I would rather side with dragons than a devil."
Well, the issue with that, again, I know Locke's not very good at religion, but if they're white dragons going against Tiamat, and one of them's corrupted or weird in some way, that's really bad.
Is it?
Yeah, Tiamat is the evil dragon goddess of all chromatic dragons, Locke. So
Yeah. If Tiamat's paying attention to what's going on here,
yeah, she's
it's
stuck
pretty
in
big stuff.
Avernus and trapped there from Bahamut, the good dragon god, casting her down. If she's taking interest in this, like Friendkeeper said, that's a really big deal.
I don't know why I would side with her though.
It's not so much siding with her, it's possibly dealing with a problem that will spiral really bad out of control. We've already had the corpse flower kind of get out of control, and now this vampire woman's running amok somewhere and doing all kinds of machinations. I would like to kind of deal with a problem before it spirals for once.
Yeah. I kind of agree with Talia here. Tiamat's in Avernus, but those dragons are here,
Yeah.
like in front of us, and they just tried to kill you. So I'm not sure why you um aren't
Trying to kill you.
concerned with
I
this.
kind of like look at Doc and I'm like, they tried to kill me because, they're a dragon and they think I disrespected them.
Yeah, and
I still understand why though, and I have
they're
nothing
not
against
going. They're not going to just let you be around with your wormling. They're
That's the
gonna
other thing. He
cause you
seemed to-
issues forever.
Yeah, he seemed like he really didn't like the relationship you guys have, and the way he suggested Deirdre having a family with them implies that he would probably just try to kill you and take Deirdre, not knowing that that would kill Deirdre. So, that sounds. And as cool as you guys are at being anti-magic people casters, I don't think 1v1 you do much against that.
I kind of just looks at Talia and shrugs.
Saying,
That would be such a tragic thing to happen, though.
yeah, it murders Locke trying to
That'd be
take
so
Deirdre,
tragic.
and then Deirdre just dies because he can't survive without Locke.
I can imagine Deirdre just being like, "You fucking idiot," like as.
I mean, yeah, he's probably really mad. Like, why is my specific dragon race so fucking dumb? God damn. Yeah, Talia's she's gonna hop on her ogre zombie shoulder and just have him carry her the rest of the way
Okay.
as we continue.
Yeah. At this point, it feels like all of the parties probably know you exist, and eventually you see Wit fly overhead again. She doesn't stop, and she's like very high up and a little bit off to the side, but you see her pass by again.
Oh, Locke smiles at her.
Like I said, she's probably 200 feet away, like in the
That's
air and
fine.
off to the side, but you see her around.
Yeah, a creature that massive flying in the air, even 200 feet away,
Yeah.
is still easy to spot.
Yeah,
I know.
it's very easy to spot. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Everyone or
Anyone who wants to.
Like
Well, he's
Cotalina's
fours.
just been hiding this entire time.
Hold on. I've got one more perception check. 'Cause Talia sucks, but Sylvester is a thing. God, I keep rolling a lot of ones today. I
I
swear.
know you're not hiding, but you're stealth, being silent. You're not? You stopped?
There.
Okay.
Trash.
Friendkeeper and Fern. The two of you do notice a few other dots in the air as Wit flies around. You do see another one that's seemingly it's still big. It's fair ways away. It's probably comparable to Wit. Who knows though? The other one is even further away though, and it is a speck, but you can tell that there's something very large to be that far away and still be visible.
gonna share?
Mm-hmm. But as you guys kind of watch it, it eventually does dip and you see it swoop down and grab something, and then fly up, seemingly caught some prey.
It got Jimmy. Fuck.
Well, there goes her ride. No. But you guys continue to sneak or make your way, and eventually you guys do make your way to the hut of Syria. Okay, I need everyone to be close to each other so I can copy and paste your tokens. Oh my gosh, there's so many tokens.
We haven't slayed a dragon yet. I'm ready if you guys are.
Oh gosh, I hate all of that.
That's pretty great.
All right, but you guys do make your way to Asteria's hut. And you guys do see a few of the undead kind of just walking around, doing their shambling thing. There's some graves that are dug, some other things that have been taken care of. Like there's like some like food and everything, like some like crops that are planted, but they exist basically. Talene, what are you up to?
She's just walking.
Shit, why
in.
are there two of me?
That's it.
Okay. Do I have two of you on the map? It's probably
Yeah,
just-
there's
Yeah.
multiples of me.
I only see one of you.
They're
It's
in the
because
shadow.
some of us
Oh.
are out of the map.
Oh
Because
gosh.
when we were about here before.
Yeah, okay, I see. Delete that one, delete that one. Okay, everyone should only have one. Oh, wait, nope.
There we
I see
Talene?
2 Tulane.
There we go.
It should be me.
Are there? Okay, I only got one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see
Frank has been
Fern.
here before. He'd like to walk up and just
Okay.
knock on the door and be
Yeah.
like, "Hey,
You see
we're
the
here.
zombies kind of like shamble
Yeah.
over to you and
pretty
then
used to it."
like shamble back. Like
He doesn't care.
Oh,
like,
it's you.
It's Jeffries.
Yeah. Steria, you see the door open. Oh. And inside you see Steria, the young-ish looking mage with purplish hair, short and spunky, and she's like, "Well, isn't it just my lucky day? Seems like you guys finally made it."
Sorry, we got held up. We ran into a couple new friends.
Oh, did you deal with some of the air traffic I told you about?
Yeah, but ground traffic too.
Ground traffic? What kind
Yeah.
of ground traffic?
It's a weird thing. I don't know what it was. Talia seemed to know all about it. I'm sure she can tell you about it. Here she is.
It was still air traffic. Both of it was air traffic.
Technically, yeah, it's Nabashi, some messenger from Tiamat. Hi, my name's Talia.
She steps out and she's like, "Oh, well, aren't you must be Talia. Hello, Talene. Hello, Locke and Friend Keeper. I don't think I recognize you, but I do recognize some good work when I see it." And she kind of makes her way over to the undead.
It's not that great. I mean,
And she kind of starts like looking over like the zombies, the skeletons. She's like, "Oh, well, those are kind of, I didn't expect too much, but these," and she kind of like looks at the ogre zombie. "That looks, I like this." And she kind of looks at you. "That's some good work. That's some fun."
Thank you. I guess.
Yeah.
Hate it.
She holds out her hand. "I'm Steria. Nice to meet you."
Talia, she like stares at the hand, and like puts on her second glove and then like shakes it.
"Trust me, honey, you're not gonna catch anything from me. I'm nice and tidy." And she kind of makes her way
No,
around.
I just, it's not that. I just don't want you getting dirty. That's all. It's fine.
Dirty from what, honey?
It's okay. It's fine. No. It's nice to meet you. Friend Keeper said you wanted to talk with me.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to talk to a fellow necromancer. I heard that there was another one around, so I had some interest. But you, I don't think I met either yet. Plant lady. Don't know what to call you.
Hello.
My name's Steria.
I'm Fern.
Nice to meet you, Fern. And she reaches
Nice
her
to meet
hand
you as
out.
well. She'll shake it
Okay. She's
with
like,
just a really big smile on her face.
she kind of like, as she takes her hand, she's like, "That is a Interesting. Okay.
It's a strong ass grip.
It was more just the fact that it's a plant hand.
Also fair.
Yeah. She's like, she kind of comes over and like, Loctaline, it's good to see both of you. Come on in, come on in. She does turn to Talia though. If I would recommend you keep your friends outside though, that is just not great things inside for them.
You have your own house warded against undead?
Not quite. You'll see. And
I
she
look
moves
at
away.
Talia and I say, it's pretty much warded against all magic.
Oh, so that I would lose control and they would try to murder you all brutally.
It would
Maybe.
be unfortunate for you.
Probably.
She calls from inside.
Yeah,
Wow,
Graves,
It's nice in
Don't
here. Have you
play-
spruced up the place?
I have touched it up a little bit. Actually, you can tell that the map hasn't changed, but everything's much cleaner. Like there's not really any mess anywhere. Everything seems to be put away, or like there's kind of just like the standard stuff out, and that's about it.
Friendkeeper looks around. He's like, "Wow, you really did something great with the place. I mean,
Oh,
I've been
do
trying
what
to
I
make sure
can.
we get this chapel clean for ages, and it took me so long."
Well, you know, a little helpful prestidigitation helps out a lot.
See, unfortunately, Pax does not grant me such abilities.
Well, I'm sure that, you know, you can learn it on your own. That is the mark of wizarding.
Well, I'm not a wizard, unfortunately. I leave that to
Never,
others.
never too late to change your choices. Never too late to change your choices.
My mentor says that you need mental aptitude, and usually people like warlocks and clerics don't have the capability.
Your
I mean-
mentor? Who is your mentor?
She like she hesitates for a long moment. He taught me necromancy. I met him when I was a kid. But yeah,
He's a person, Locke says.
Oh, is he around? Is he somewhere nearby, or?
yeah, it's embarrassing. Kind of like new people. I try not to let them know immediately. He's my book.
Oh, he's your spell book?
Yeah, he's in my spell book.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's really cool. By the way, I'm just gonna have my Jeffries kind of guard outside.
Oh, that's totally fine. You leave them right out there. That's not a problem at all.
You're not gonna take them over and try to kill me, right?
Talia, why would I try and do that? I have no reason to hurt any of you.
Insight and so much insight.
Go ahead.
Right
Roll
now.
insight check.
So much insight.
Stern's just been brought on this mission with so much anxiety because of what people have said.
110%, dude.
Like I've said, she's neutral, hanging on one
fucking
side.
go.
That's it.
She has no desire to hurt you guys.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just I went on an adventure last week, and there was a cleric of Merple, and he got me to summon undead, and then he took them over, and one of them was my mom, and it was really mean, and
He got you to summon undead and took him over. That is
Wait, you
interesting.
fought the priest of Merkel?
Yeah, we killed him because he was a really mean bastard.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
good. He fucking escaped from me last time.
Anything useful off of him? If you don't mind my asking, professional curiosity, you know.
He holds up the hungering rod. He's like, I got this.
Oh, do you mind if she kind of reaches her hand out, but not going to take it, just can I take it or can you hand it to me? Trying to be,
I guess.
polite.
Are you trying to identify it?
Yeah, I just want to look it over. It's interesting.
Sure.
She takes it from you and kind of looks it over. What does it do?
It adds necrotic damage to all of my damaging spells.
Oh, that's nice and fun. She kind of looks it over.
I also. Oh,
I assume it's a spell focus?
Yeah.
This is above game. I'm asking. I don't know what this item is.
Yes, it's a rod. So
Okay.
I'll post it. It's a staff, so she can
Okay.
use it as a
Yeah. No, she looks it over and like is very interested in it, and kind of like looks it over and like, that sounds quite fun. Here you go, and she kind of hands it back to you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I also have this cool cloak, and there's like a cloak on her. It's like if I
Mhm.
touch a Jeffrey, then I can make him look like a normal person.
Oh, that is honestly for traveling around. I wish I had something like that. That would be real handy. That'd be
I know
real handy.
it's really
Just
cool.
going back to Bastion. I have to drop everything. Like I basically have to lose all my undead because they don't like it traveling around. It's a whole thing, and I don't like those turning heads,
Yeah,
and
no, it's
it just
awful.
adds way
Yeah.
too much work. Am I right?
No, it's terrible. No, yeah, people are
It
really mean
really
about it.
does.
Oh, by the way, since I'm here, would you mind? She like hands her a piece of paper.
Uh, what is this?
Oh, would you like to, in the event of your untimely and unfortunate passing, would you like to donate your body to necromantic research?
She starts laughing. Um, I did. Am I forgetting that? I feel like somebody told her about this, right? Last
Yeah,
time?
I
Yeah.
think Locke did.
She's like, yeah, that's right. You did say that. I forgot about that. Unfortunately, honey, I've already been down that road, so I'm gonna have to pass on that.
You've died?
Oh yes, that's
Were you resurrected with like clerical magic, or did you make a clone body?
She kind of laughs. Um, I have a bit of a question for you. What what do you think a zombie is?
A zombie is a reanimated corpse filled with the foul mimicry of life, in
Right.
order to use its body long after its
Mm-hmm.
passing.
And I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you ever heard of a zombie gaining sentience?
We had a friend named Ivy. She was an undead with sentience, other than things like revenants or vampires or dampiers.
No, zombies.
Oh, like the normal Jeffreys? No, they can't.
They can.
It,
And she just kind of gives you like a little wave.
how did how did you gain sentience as a Jeffrey?
So,
Now that's interesting.
well, I mean, it happens. It's very rare. There are a few different. There are many different theories on how that works, but my theory is that
She's like so confused. She's like just staring. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She's just like blinking.
there are many different theories on how it works. Some people say that it's a soul that's wandering and finds its way into the body. I have a slightly different theory. My theory is that necromancy, when you raise a corpse, it does not all of it, but it takes a little bit of that soul, and that's what binds it and keeps it going. And sometimes that soul can grow into either what it was or something new, and that's what happened to me.
Several questions.
Mhm.
One, are you using a disguise self spell?
Oh
as
no,
or-
I'm gonna let you in on a secret, Talia. Being undead is not fun. The decaying body, the flesh, the lack of just, I'm not a fan of it. Once my master was no longer around, I took some steps into learning the arcane and fixed my problem.
you use a magic jar and just take a new body?
No, there were a few things that happened. I actually had to have somebody else help me. It was a whole process. But I fixed it and became something new. And I gotta say, she like looked like at her hand and like looks at the back of her hand and kind of like um flips it kind of like looks at her body. I'm happy with the result.
It's fair. I mean, obviously you're my senior when it comes to this stuff, so I will take your theory into consideration. But I was always under the impression that I couldn't manipulate souls until I became, well, a white necromancer. I can
Oh,
or
white
have I
necromancers definitely exist, but are rare and hard and far between. Hardly anybody actually becomes them. They come with a bit of a little bit of a drawbacks to them.
like waves her hand. She's like, but I'm a white necromancer now.
Oh, really? So you do manipulate souls then?
Now I do. I
Mm-hmm.
had to learn.
So, how long have you had that big one out there? Because I heard that for white necromancers, it's hard to keep like good work going.
Um, I learned. My mentor told me that I was too focused on seeing necromancy as a profession when it should be more like an art form. And so he showed me things. I have to use about 3 corpses, and I meld the flesh together in order to create the ogre zombie form that you see. He's a Giga Jeffrey. I can also make Minotaur skeletons
Mm-hmm.
now, something that's akin to them.
Okay. But if you're, forgive me, if you're a white necromancer, surely these contracts are a little bit redundant, right?
No, people are still really weird about necromancy. I don't
Well,
like
yeah,
giving,
but if they
but
don't want to, if for white necromancers, if you don't want to be undead, they won't. They just pass on.
yeah. And so I run a morgue, and I get a steady stream of bodies for people who
Oh, so you
do.
cycle them out pretty quickly then.
Yeah. Or if the families want their bodies to just not be decayed, I can keep them there, and they can visit them. My morgue doesn't allow bodies to decay. So.
She kind of like looks you over a little bit, and you're saying
Seems
some
very
things,
off.
but give me a second. She kind of like her eyes kind of flash, and she kind of like looks you over.
Staring really hard.
Do you mind if I'll be right back? And she kind of like walks out and said, Feel free to." She claps her hands, and you see a lot of cups and materials and teapots open up, or this door opens up, and some teapots and stuff start floating out and start serving all of you guys tea. It seems like the same tea that you guys were served last time as the door kind of closed behind it. And she's like, I'll be, enjoy yourselves. I'll be right back. And she kind of
Um,
walks outside.
did Fern bring her tea weird, and does it react in any way?
She didn't.
Oof.
Yeah. You see Steria kind of step outside and
It's having fun with the compost bin.
By the way,
It's gonna,
side
you're gonna,
Mhm.
you know, you're gonna come home and this one.
when she steps outside,
Mhm.
Talia, who has Sylvester outside, is going to like very nervously because she still doesn't trust a fucking thing that's going on here.
Okay.
Is going to like look through. She's gonna sit down.
You
But she's
try
gonna
to
look
connect through
Sylvester's
Sylvester, and you are unable to.
Oh shit! All right, then. Damn it! You can't tell her if anything terrible happens outside.
You can just walk out and be next to her.
Shouldn't
I
say you
guess.
couldn't follow her.
Yeah.
She's gonna look at Locke and then Celine and everyone else, and she's like, I don't. Should I go talk to her? I don't know what. She was looking at me, and I don't know what's going on. I feel really weird.
Locke kind of just shrugs at her and goes, "Listen, as far as I know, and as far as I've gathered, she just wants to talk to people who also have a spell book and maybe trade knowledge and just talk. Like, I assume she's checking on something or looked at you and maybe is gonna go get her spell book, get something. I don't know. I don't think she has any malice towards us. She does ride the line of what she does, but I haven't seen anything of it yet. So
Oh, okay. I don't know if I should bother her. I've never met. Really.
if you're curious, go look.
Celine, what should I do?
Do you want me to come along with you? make you feel better?
I want her to think that I'm a competent wizard. Okay, I'll go outside, and if I feel really overwhelmed, I'll scream.
Don't
Okay.
scream. But yeah.
Hey, wish me luck. I'll be back.
You just see her walking back between your skeletons, kind of waving her hand. There's some like arcane glow with her eyes, and she kind of just walks between all of them. She like stares at each of them for like a good minute or so, and walks back over here, and then kind of like goes back and forth between them, just like she's seemingly looking for something specific.
Did you have any questions about my Jeffries or?
Uh, uh, I do, but I have other questions. Sorry, I'm just. You said some things, and they weren't quite what I expected, and I'm wondering if I'm just making sure that we're on the same level before I go start running my mouth, and turns out I'm wrong. She kind of just laughs and continues looking.
I've been being taught since I was around 9 or 10. It took a long time to get to this point, but lately, I don't know, I've been getting stronger at a really fast rate, faster than all the years that I've ever had training in this. So
Well, have you
it's
been
probably
fighting
just
a bit lately? Learning,
yeah,
pushing your metal a little bit more than what you usually have to do? That's common.
yeah. And my mentor says he's excited because he really wants to see what I'll become, and he thinks that I can do what I'm setting out to do with my Jeffries. So
Interesting. And you said your mentor's your book, and she kind of like looks up from your skeleton, Jeffrey, and just kind of like when she says that, you said your mentor's your book.
yeah,
Oh, I see.
I found him in my mom's library when I was young after some things happened.
Hmm. And she kind of walks up to Sylvester, like waves at the flying bat.
Sylvester will give a big toothy vampire bat smile.
She kind of gives a smile, and then walks up. All right, well, I think I've seen what I need to, and she kind of makes her way back in.
Oh, okay.
Talia's so nervous. She feels like she's in a principal's office, or like she's about to get like her report card, and she feels really fucking weird right now about this.
Like Talia does not hide her emotions well from everything I've gathered, and she kind of just like looks
No.
at you. Are you always this kind of like nervous? It's fine. I'm not here to like. You can
Fern speaks
relax.
up it from the corner.
Yeah,
Is like,
she's
no, this
down.
is pretty much on brand for her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that sounds about right.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm sorry. It's just I've never met another necromancer that wasn't trying to take over the world or like kill me or get me to do really bad things. So
Oh,
it's just a little weird, you know. I never really
I'll
understood
be
it.
honest. Taking over the world, it's so. Ugh. Ew, who needs that?
Right? It
Realistically,
doesn't make any sense. It never
like
works.
it's just so much. I mean, even if you even if you do it, that's so much work. Like, what's the point?
Just no, it makes no lot. And then some adventurer is just gonna come and kill you anyway.
Well, I mean, eventually somebody might get it right, but I mean, you hear what happens to liches. They get
They go
bored.
crazy. They forget why they even became liches. They become demi-liches,
Yeah.
and it's so stupid. It doesn't
It
make any
just
logical sense at all.
yeah. I really don't see the need to take
That
over the
stupid
world or
corpse
anything like
flower.
that. I mean, that corpse flower. She like kind of like blinks a little bit and stretches. That thing is a piece of work. It has my attention, but like I said, I'm not really out here to get anything related to that. But it's definitely a thing. Probably something that y'all should be dealing with. She kind of laughs.
We're working on it.
Oh, I know. You guys, I saw you guys working on it last week. It was, that was an event.
Yeah, I helped fix up the car.
I was aware of that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really cool. I don't know how you got or made an infernal war machine, but
Oh, I acquired that one. I didn't make that one. There are some modifications to it, but it was nice and useful. I also noticed that Talia, someone took it out for a little joyride.
oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I told my Skelly Jeffries to have fun and enjoy themselves without hurting anyone while I was doing some stuff. And I guess I should be more strict about what commands I give because I didn't think they would do that. So I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't really mind. This seemed like nothing really went wrong, from what I could tell, at least. But I did find it amusing.
Yeah. Last
Hmm?
question. I'm sorry. Why do you keep yourself in a room or a building that blocks magic, or is it just for other people and not you?
Oh, my magic is fine here.
Oh, that's what I figured. Okay, that's just a
Yeah,
safety precaution then.
it's just a
It's
safety
a little
precaution. Yeah,
awkward being cut off from the weave, so it's weird.
I get that, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do to survive out here, right? When you don't have 4 or 5 or 6. How many people do you have in Dover, sir?
A lot.
Yeah.
Do you want to come live in Dorchester?
Nah, I'm good out here. I might visit every now and again though, but I don't.
I'm just worried because those dragons.
Those dragons are becoming more of a problem. However, I do have due to some deals with some of my clients, apparently they should leave me alone. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but apparently there's something going on.
You know, you know.
Yes,
seem
friend
pretty
keeper.
smart.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can help us out.
Of
We were
course,
trying
how
to
can I help
figure
you?
out if it would be worse or better for us, because it seems like these dragons are going to get involved with us no matter what, because of my friend here. He gestures to Locke.
Right,
And
you
then
do
that
have the
other guy
little
showed
baby
up.
dragon. I forgot about that. How
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
little cutie?
yeah. He is. He's an
He
absolute
snorts.
pain. But
Dragons.
but yeah, he hurt my fairy dragon. It was really really sad. But
Well, you did kind of step into his territory, and he didn't really attack your dragon as much as he yeeted it out of the tavern.
are you saying that in character?
Yes, Locke
Oh,
is saying
well,
that in
100%,
character.
yeah.
okay. Oh well,
He just threw it out of the tavern. That's all he did.
pinned it to the ground. But okay. Well, that's
You pinned him to
that's
the ground. He
besides-
threw it out of the
that's
tavern.
besides the. All I'm
I
saying
mean,
is,
territory is territory to dragons.
yeah, sure. All I'm saying is that we're trying to figure out if it would be better for us to get involved and help protect those dragons from the devil. What are they called, Talia? Or what did they call them again?
The Abashis, they're devils that look like dragons. They serve Tiamat.
Yeah, those
Oh,
things.
there's an Abishai
Or
around here.
if we should help that guy who asked us the thing that asked us to help him out, if we should help him get rid of the dragons. And since you're not going to get involved, you seem like you kind of keep to yourself in these kinds of affairs.
Yeah,
Well, what do you think?
I have been advised to stay out of the dragon's way by my client. So that's about as far as I can. I can't really advise you to go take on dragons, but I mean, you guys do what you need to do.
I mean, but if it was between the dragons or the Ashante things, who would you rather fight?
Oh, I mean, if there's one or how many dragons are there? I've seen them flying around. I think
Three
there's
of them?
two.
There's like
Yeah.
3 of them, right?
2 or 3.
One of them's kind of weird, I heard.
Like I said, I've been instructed to stay away, so I have.
One
As
possibly
for
an adult or an ancient one. We don't know for sure.
well, if it's ancient, the area around here is gonna start getting warped real quick. Hopefully not. But in my opinion, Abishai aren't normally too strong. wrong. I would say. I mean, they're a fight. Don't get me wrong, and I don't feel like fighting any of them, but it's not a it's not three dragons. So if you're
The
looking for
issue,
which fight you can win, that the Abisha is definitely going to be easier. But
the,
and
the only problem with that is we don't know how many Abishai are going to come here because apparently these white dragons are going against Tiamat's wishes, and she has directly taken an interest in this.
she kind of laughs. Oh, really? Well,
Yeah, I guess one's corrupted or an abomination or something.
well, I guess I got to ask you a or a question then. Do you want to score points with Tiamat, or do you want to score points with some chromatic dragons that are flying around?
We're already friends with Deirdre, and eventually he's probably going to make this area his home.
Oh, he
So,
probably will, won't he? And she kind of like reaches her hand out, like, "Come here, I'm gonna give you scritches."
Does not move.
Oh, you're such a grouch.
So I guess we could probably clear those dragons out of his territory then.
I mean, Deirdre probably wouldn't like them in his territory. That's fair.
I mean, here's the thing.
As long as they don't
As
come into
as
my
a servant of
territory.
Pax, I just want to do whatever is going to lead to the most peace here.
Hmm.
And I think that if we clear those dragons out, I think Tiamat will probably just leave this area alone. But I don't think those dragons are going anywhere
I mean, that
unless we
is
think about it.
a decent assumption.
So we'll have to figure that out. But I appreciate your advice.
Yeah,
And,
like I said, I usually just stay out of the way of stuff like that. I see it happens, but heroes like y'all will take care of it.
what do you call us heroes? I just like necromancy.
That's perfectly fine with me. Um, I just some people like I'm a hero and stuff like that. I live and do my job and it pays and I get a little bit more useful trinkets here and there and I take care of stuff like that.
That's fair.
Hmm.
So I'm sorry we interrupted whatever you were doing when you came in. So you can continue. I'm hoping it's not telling me that I have no talent whatsoever and should jump off of a cliff, because I'll do it. I mean,
Oh dear, I'd never say that. Your Jeffries are, you used to call them Jeffries, right? Uh,
yeah.
they're quite a work. My issue, um, is you said something that isn't quite accurate. You called yourself a white necromancer, and you have definitely touched it, but that's not quite what you are, honey.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm still learning. I mean, I haven't learned Raise Dead yet, but I know how to revivify and I can cast Cure Wounds. And
Right, I'm saying you're touching it, but white necromancy is a school unto itself. And
oh,
that being said, um, I've never been one quiet for. Uh, it's never
labels.
been quite my interest, but I do have the ability to let you research it if it's something you're interested in.
Oh,
Hmm.
I didn't realize you had more books on white necromancy. Um, oh, if you want, we could have a study book group, and we learn spells from each other's spell books. If you want, you can look at my spell book, and I can look at
That
yours if you want.
actually does sound pretty great. Oh, I do have something for you. And she kind of walks back, and then claps her hands, and you see this door open up, and then it closes, and then this door opens up, and then it closes as a scroll of paper comes out. And she says, "I do have something for you, Talia, if you'd like it. I did say the rest of you would be interested, and fair's, deal is deal."
Okay, what is
Mhm.
it? I mean,
Well, you guys had issues with a vampire, I believe.
yeah.
One that
Correct.
quote, can't be killed, and I said that I would work on a spell scroll to help you with that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't believe her. Everything can be killed, but
Oh, well, of
if
course,
she
everything
swears,
can be killed, but, if it's just too much of a pain to kill her, you just don't have to deal with her anymore. She kind of holds out the spell scroll to you.
oh, is it the magic jar spell or soul
Yeah.
cage spell?
Yeah, it's a soul
One.
cage spell.
Oh yeah, that works perfectly actually. Yeah.
Take it.
Okay. She's like, would you mind if I see your book, though? I'm curious to see what you have in there.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
She
Okay.
like puts it on the table over here, like next to friend keeper.
Okay. She walks over and picks it up. Starts, like, flipping through the pages.
She would then immediately hear homeboy.
No, she does not.
Oh yeah, no magic. Good.
Yeah.
Thank God. I didn't want to roleplay that. That's gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She starts
Thank
she
you.
starts flipping through her pages. Interesting, interesting. And you see her eyes flash again. And she kind of just like looks over the book. Well, that is exactly what I was looking for. Good. And she steps back. And all of you guys hear a hum. As there's a flash of light over here. And it suddenly looks a little blurred to see her.
Okay.
Well, Talia, I gotta say, this is just such a handy book. I really do appreciate it.
Swear to God, no Ches.
I really do appreciate it. It has been. Whew. I was worried that this was going to go a lot more difficult than it did.
No. The second she fucking starts saying that shit, no Ches, I swear to God.
And she puts the book, it goes back and grabs a bag and puts the book in the bag.
No, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Talia's not just gonna let her walk away with her book. First off,
Okay.
What
is she doing?
If she picks up her book
Mm-hmm.
and tries to walk away with her book, Talia is obsessed with this thing. She's gonna be like, no, please.
She just takes a step back, and then as you go to stop her, you are suddenly pushed away from her.
I swear to God. Well, here goes all my fucking spells. All right. Well,
she's like,
well, that time.
This is quite interesting. This was a interesting request, I must admit. Now, she like continues to like kind of pack stuff into her bag. Now, I will
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't. Please
now,
don't
I will say, I don't mean y'all any harm. You cannot move that way.
No, she's like pacing. It's just to represent. She's pacing.
Yeah.
She's like,
please.
Now,
Please
I don't mean y'all any harm. I don't want any harm to come to y'all. And you guys are just quite delightful, and I do appreciate you. Talia, I do really enjoy you, actually. You are a very interesting study.
Please take my book, and I need my book. You can't.
Don't worry about it. Don't
Um,
worry about it too much. It'll be fine. But,
You really shouldn't take her book.
well, see,
It's not fine.
that's the catch there, friend keeper, is I was kind of hired to get this book. Apparently someone's been tracking it for about 20 years now.
No, you don't understand. That's my book, and it's
her book.
really important to me. And I haven't ever been without my book. You need to give that back. It's not yours.
Just
You need
give
to
it
to me.
back.
Honey,
Please don't take this away.
Honey, you are a sweet piece of work. You know that?
Please. No, you don't understand. You don't understand.
Frankie was standing up and just like, no, you can't just take someone else's stuff. That's not how that works.
See, the thing is, friend keeper, I can.
Please,
And at this point, there's not much you can do to stop me. Unfortunately for you. Talia, dearie, I will let you know that this teleportation scroll circle right here, I'd like you to remember it.
I need my book. If you take him away from me, I'm not gonna have anything. And I've had him since I was a little kid. Please, he's like I've lost everything else, and I don't have my mom, and I don't have my dad. And he's the only person I care about. Please.
She kind of looks over the book. Honey, if I don't think this thing's honestly too good for you in the first place. If I'm being really
I don't
honest
know
with you,
anything. You don't know what's good for me. I've had him all my life. I don't know
Hey.
what to do.
you're not
You
wrong.
can't take it. Flat out.
Again, friend keeper, you say that, but I can.
Gonna start approaching, I suppose.
You cannot, and you are
What's-
stopped.
A wall of force is probably a wall of force. Let's be honest here.
There is nothing
It's a
there,
time
and
sheet.
you cannot move forward.
Why would anyone want you to take my book from me? Please don't do this.
Can I try going around seeing if there's another way through the
The wall of force it like cuts off right here, and goes through here.
Fine. I'd like to cast a spell.
Sure, go for it.
I'm not gonna come out cheap.
What are you casting?
We're basically
Dispel magic.
It does not work.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
A, you
basically
can't
in
cast
there.
a spell, as you are you cannot cast any spell or cast any. You cannot do any magic in that room in the house.
I see.
Also, dispel magic doesn't work on wall force.
That is true.
That's
yeah,
fine.
which is
Yeah, I didn't know.
gross.
Yeah. All right, Talia.
I'm sorry.
Go for it.
So, does the wall continue throughout the entirety? So I wouldn't be able to go up.
It
more?
corrals you guys inside.
Okay.
Like it cuts off the house in half.
Okie dokie.
I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
If I misty step from the entrance over there, what will happen?
You can try it and find out.
Sure.
Okay, you cast the Misty Step spell. You get, actually, you get, you disappear and then reappear exactly where you are.
Okay. Figured I'd try it with something that doesn't cost anything.
It's valid. It's a valid decision. And she kind of flips over the book. Now, don't worry. Again, I don't want any. And she snaps the book closed. I don't want any issues with you, and I'm sure that you're gonna come after me and swear vengeance and all that. But I really have no issue with y'all. And I
Still
do
got
mean
that white necromancy book?
Oh, I'll be making sure I get everything to you. Don't you worry about it, honey.
Taking everything from me, he's all I have left.
I am sorry about this, honey, but I do succeed on my jobs. And you see her reach down and touch the circle, and there is this small rip of arcane light, and she walks into it, and the rip closes behind her.
I am glad I've been copying my fucking spells, you piece of shit, mind you. I am glad I've been copying it in the other book that we have. Thank fucking Christ for that.
I have a question. This is gonna sound really weird. Who drank the tea?
I
did.
Okay, I assume everyone
I
did.
did not.
Okay.
No.
Talene, did you drink the tea?
Did.
Talia, did Talia drink the tea?
No, she was too nervous. She went outside.
All right.
Like,
Friend Keeper and Locke. You guys both get advantage on all saving throws against fear and 15 temp hit points.
so unfortunate. But Talia's too much of a nervous bean.
Yeah.
Not having your spell book just means you can't prepare new spells. But Talia, anything Talia
Yeah, you
prepares,
still have
Yeah.
you still have all your prepared spells.
well, that's fun. We're
Mhm.
gonna kill some things because Talia's gonna want to kill things.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she teleports away, Talia just slowly walks outside. She just starts walking away. Her zombies will follow her.
Muffin, I think you drank the tea, right?
They are back.
Yeah.
God Why does it do the fucking language thing? It's so annoying.
It's probably
what-
because you
what
have
is-
it on set to infernal. Switch to common.
Celine says, I guess.
Okay. You have 15 temp hit points and resist or advantage on saving throws against fear.
What are these zombie things doing over here?
They're just going about their business as if nothing has changed, just doing random like nothing stuff, just kind of like digging some crops and like just kind of wandering. They kind of like look at you dead-eyed.
Yeah.
Clock seems annoyed, but in the back of his mind, may seem a little okay with this. Feels bad for Talia.
Mad.
You gonna you gonna go killer zombies?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Radiance.
Okay. um for the sake of I don't care. You're able to kill them unless you guys are like burning spell slots to do so. You guys
like the ogre zombie just starts pounding them into the
yeah,
ground.
they're like, what the
Like-
fuck, dude? I thought we were cool, and then they start fighting back.
He just fucking like he pounds them into the ground with its giant mace, and the fucking skeletons like rip them limb from limb, and fucking Talia just starts walking away.
All right, you do that. And that is where we're gonna call a quick bio break.
Cool.
Talia is just dead silent the whole fucking time. Just
So as
walk
you
in.
guys leave the hut,
Friendkeeper is seething.
oh, that's not that.
Fireball! Oh,
Yep,
God!
you guys are all dead. Fireball. Joke's on you. She didn't want you guys alive after all. No. The zombies are very dead. You guys leaving. What do you guys want to do?
Talia just walks away. No one else wants to like stop her or whatever. You can.
Friendkeeper's gonna follow her, but he's not saying anything. I think Friendkeeper would feel really bad about being the one who suggested any of this, though he had no idea any of this would have turned out the way it was. That it did. This is not what he wanted at all. He still feels responsible.
And Talia's just gonna walk, and if those fucking dragons, she's gonna have to pass by where the fucking homeboy demon guy was probably gonna meet us, devil guy. So I'm sure
You did not set a point to meet him.
I did. I said
but-
before he flew off. I was like, she mumbled.
Oh, you
that
wanted
she
to meet
could
back here.
her. Yeah, back in that area.
Sure. You guys are there. Let me just delete that because those guys are... Nope, not that one. Don't delete that one. You guys do make your way back, and eventually in your head, Talia, you do hear the Abishai's voice telepathically. You seem grumpier than when you left. I hope this means you're ready to fight.
Two things before I forget. One, Talia will just using extra pieces of paper.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't bring spellbook on her as a backup. She keeps it back home. But
Right.
using just extra parchment, she will copy those fucking teleportation circle runes.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. You have some teleportation runes. You have no idea where they go. But
No idea.
Yeah.
But I do have them. I just want to make sure I did that before anything. But two,
Valid.
she will respond telepathically to him and go, "Here's the dragon, and is it by itself?"
Seems like the two young ones are hanging out together. The big one.
Where?
I'm not sure. Well, aren't you feisty? A little bit north of here. There's a frozen lake.
And you're fighting with us then?
I'll be there.
Don't expect anything more. And she's just gonna start walking in that direction. She doesn't even say anything to anybody. She starts walking in that direction.
So the rest of you
Fern's
just
just
are
gonna, like,
walking,
shrug him.
and Talia just doesn't. You don't hear anything. If you want to make me a perception check, you probably if you roll above a 15 or have a passive above a 15, you can spot the Abishai.
Definitely have that, but yes.
And you, so Friendkeeper, you spot the Abishai, and but you all see Talia just walking and then make a sharp right turn.
Look, at this point, I am supporting Talia in whatever she chooses to do.
Yeah, Fern's just following along and like spinning
I am
her
not-
quarterstaff and just like,
not
let's
getting-
fucking go, I guess.
I'm not getting pulled out into like a conflict with Talia. I'm just like, nope, we're gonna do what needs to happen here.
He's like, I haven't seen an angry Talia, and I don't really want to deal with that right now.
Glock's gonna look at Talene.
Yo, look at her.
I'll look back at Talia, then I'll look back at Talene, basically like, should we?
Shrug.
Friendkeeper would like turn back to them and be like, "You guys coming or not, or what?"
Shrug.
On our way to go get killed by some dragons.
The Abishai says, "I'll hurt him in the middle of the lake. You guys don't fuck up and."
Herd them into the.
How are
middle
you
of
going to
the
make sure that
It's a
they
frozen lake. He said it's
How
a
are you
frozen
going to make
wave.
sure they don't fly away?
I can only do so much.
I realize I don't speak any of the languages he speaks. I shouldn't have been able to say that. Sorry.
You say something, and then he connects with you telepathically. He's like, what do you say?
How are you going to make sure they don't just fly away?
I can only do so much. I'm not all powerful. Otherwise, I would have done this by myself.
Yeah, but okay.
Before they can
Look,
fly.
I can get them down under the ground for a little bit, and then I need you to jump on them. That's about all I can do.
Oh, that's how we're doing this. Okay. We're going to do the jump on the dragon move. Okay. This is
While
gonna...
Talia is walking, she's just gonna speak up. She's gonna go. White dragons are feral and stupid and prideful. They're not going to run away unless they're on death's door. So I suggest you kill them before we can do that. She keeps going.
Okay.
Sounds good.
How long were we talking this area?
For a bit. Probably about like
Would
30,
be about
40,
a
30
short
minutes or
rest.
so.
Oh shit!
I mean,
Trash.
Yeah,
you guys can
I was gonna
take
be like-
a short rest if you want to.
if
Have
anyone
you guys
needs it,
done
Talia would be
anything?
I was like, I don't think we've.
I would
done
Oh,
like to get my
Locke
Yeah,
too
Locke.
is-
Locke has a thing, and the ogre. Does the ogre zombie roll hit die?
You can, yeah. Zombie minions can roll hit die.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, she wants her ogre zombie at max, so we can chill out for a minute. It's not like it changes anything. So long
Yeah.
as our guy can, order them, it's whatever.
Mhm.
Get your shit back, Locke. I need you with your Sumo Vistas.
Nah,
It's very
don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, I would like to have two of this again.
All right, let me copy all this, and then it's gonna fucking roll all these dice again. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
so
there's
many
just so
dice.
many dice.
Being so stupid.
Oh, did I copy second Abishai? I don't need that.
I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. We've spent so long doing nothing. It's time to roll some initiative, boys.
Hey, man, I love my roleplay time. All right.
I'm sorry that I wanted to just roleplay
Same.
today. I'm sorry. Can't just have fun.
There we go. My zombie's at full.
Let's see what happens when I type in this. Sure. That sounds cool. I'll hold on to that for a little bit. All right, so you guys, dice. Type in attacked. You guys take your little rest, and you guys notice the Abisha is just like perched in a tree watching you. Like, okay, that's a thing that's happening. Not gonna go pull them down right now. And then after you guys get up and have your little rest, he spreads his wings out and flies north. And you see him, like, probably about a mile or so away, you see him start to descend at some point, and you guys can wander over. What you guys doing? You guys gonna try and stealth over there, or?
Why would we stealth?
Because we could get a surprise round if they happen to not notice us. It's worth an attempt. We can't
But
roll
would-
any shittier than
Would
last time.
Talia be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and be stealthy with my horde?
Oh no,
of zombies.
she wants to get the drop on them. She's still smart, even if
Okay, then yeah, let's do it.
she wants every advantage she can get because she wants.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sure.
So we can't roll any worse than last time, right?
I mean, you
I don't
can.
think statistically it's possible.
You can't, but everyone else can.
That's true. And I will.
These are marginally better than last time, I will say.
I
will
haven't
say
seen a
that.
one yet.
Here it comes.
What's their passive again?
I'm doing the stern magic.
Let's go, baby.
it's almost a 17.
Okay. So I have another question. Are you guys all sneaking together, or are you guys like splitting up?
Boy, look at my fucking Skelly Jeffries, man. Two of those are fucking pog.
I'm splitting off. I'm not an idiot.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be spread out
What
to avoid
what
clone
groups are you
situation.
guys splitting up into?
Sorry, what?
What
Why
groups
would-
are you guys splitting up into? Like you guys are approaching at the same time, but like what is your
Configuration?
yeah
Is that what you're-
configuration? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do this.
I was like, we're not splitting up, but we can be grouped.
Talia with her zombies. Whoever wants to be with Talia can be.
Okay, I'm gonna drag you guys over here. To that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh
I know that
shit, I'm the
Frankie
tank,
was
aren't I?
saying- Yeah, I know
Tank.
that Frankie.
Guess I'm the tank today.
All right. Activate this.
Well,
All
no,
Configure
Doc, I know
yourselves.
you
as
want
guys
to use the bond, but this is a situation where the bond is not going to be great unless we're chaining it.
You can come. You can attach it to the ogre zombie for him to take hits for you. I'm just saying.
Like you guys still can't
Yeah,
be
no, that's
above like
probably gonna be
5
the move.
above, but because you guys are approaching, just split yourselves off into like the general area that you guys are.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna use the bond because it's a bless for everyone. It's just less
Celine,
effective
you are
on me.
still, like,
I generally don't give it to myself.
Down here, everyone stay at the bottom of the screen.
Am I up too far? I don't know. I didn't move myself at all.
Like, yeah, I don't move. Like you guys should be at the very base, basically.
Oh, okay, I'm there. Jeez, Taleen's having a mood, isn't she?
No, she's being fair. We should not be next to each other.
Next to each other at all. Which is why I'm going to bring up. Damn it, Colleen still has that thing happening. Because sometimes it goes back to normal talk. I don't know why. Why is common not an option for the language thing? Why?
It is an option, but just not for your zombies for some reason.
No, I'm clicking on me. It gives me Infernal, Primordial, Celestial, Draconic. It doesn't give me common.
Do you have common in your languages?
I hate you, Foundry.
You have to actually put common in there.
So dull.
Sometimes creatures can't speak common. It's actually valid.
That is fair.
All right, so you guys are making your way, and I don't know why this is. I'm gonna turn off token vision here. Okay, there we go. So you guys are probably like down here when you start stealthing, and you guys see the Abishai in like the center of the lake, like very much revealing himself, and eventually you see Wit and she's flying like a decent ways above, like probably like 70 feet up or so, like, and she just lets out a roar as she kind of like looks down at the Abishai, and then you hear as the wings of another young white dragon appear, and eventually as they're flying over, they both land in front of your Abishai buddy.
Are they talking, or does it look like they're gonna murder him?
They land, and they both like they're very much in an aggressive, ready to assault position of, and they start speaking in Draconic, and these loud Draconic voices are booming, and you guys can hear from not too far away. What do you desire? And this is the other dragon. that you guys have not met before, did not interact with. And the Abishai looks up and starts responding in Draconic. You seek abominations against my mistress, all our mistress. You attempt to pervert what should not be yours. And it just looks down. Hold your tongue. We do what dragons must. We become better. We grow. We are elite, and we can become even more perfection. What do you have to say about it? What will you do? Run home to Mommy Tiamat. I do not need to. I will take you down today. And you just hear both of the dragons start laughing.
As they're laughing, quick question: do I know from the earlier religion check if this fucker is immune to fire damage? I rolled a high ass, bro.
You rolled a high ass, and you know a lot of lore. That doesn't mean you know his abilities.
I mean, okay, devils, right? That's basic. That's basic. Do I know if devils do not care about fire?
Devils usually don't. You don't know if there's anything different about these guys.
Fucking drop it, boss. Do it. Drop it like it's hot.
Like.
All right. I just gotta measure this out. Give me a second.
Risk it for the fucking biscuit, baby.
Cool. Yeah, I'm sure. All right. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm assuming everyone else is trying to slowly make their way forward.
Is that what you guys are doing? Yeah. With your stealth checks, I will let you know if something happens. You guys begin sneaking though.
Great. I was gonna get to the edge.
Okay.
Like there, and then she's gonna cast this.
Okay. You guys, I will say, can probably if you guys are just running and doing this, you guys can move up to your double your movement to get to wherever you want.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see where they where everyone
Double
went.
movement would be
Okay.
I'm just doing everything, and then I'm dropping the spell.
Okay. So as you guys are getting closer, this is technically double your movement, but you still have the ability to be heard in this movement.
That's fine. Yeah, no, just, like I said, Taya gets where she's at, and she drops the spell.
Yeah. Locke, I think it was Locke. Hold on. Hold on. Just don't roll anything. Fern, you're fine. Tleen, Locke, and Friendkeeper. None of you guys get surprise rounds.
That's okay.
It's fine. I wasn't doing anything surprising anyway.
But with that amount of range, I'll allow you to get that off. That is your surprise round. Your ogre zombie does not get a surprise round. Your skeletons can attack, I suppose, if you want. Or two of them can.
Neat. Do so.
And Fern, you get a surprise round.
Chill. I don't know fully what that entails, but okay.
You get a full turn without them doing anything.
Normal.
Yeah, you can do.
That's not what I wanted. Who I wanted to roll.
I hope this guy's immune. I really hope I didn't fuck him.
Okay. And you. Okay.
Hey.
Go ahead and roll damage for me. Okay. Ow.
That's good damage.
That is some good
Natalia
damage.
is fucking pissed.
Well, he doesn't seem to take any of the fire damage.
Yeah, he takes the 1d6 necrotic.
Yeah. He takes that though.
Takes 4.
He did save, so he only takes half of it.
The 2.
Both of the dragons will succeed though.
Oh, are they using legendary resistance?
One of them might be.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Because that hurt a lot.
As you take the fire, or they take the fire and they look up. I see.
And then my also shoot them in the face, the two that can go.
Yeah, you can go for it.
Since they're probably both damaged equally, since they both passed.
Play.
A bat, no. I'm assuming an 8 of that one misses with the 23.
The
Does that
23
hit?
will hit. Who were you attacking?
They're both equally hurt. Just the one that was talking shit that tried to kill Locke.
That would be this
Wait.
one. I'm
Wait,
pretty
yeah.
sure you're in a disadvantage range with the short bow, though.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Let me see the range they're at right now. 75 for that one. Yeah, so that
Yeah.
one would actually miss. So I'll just roll for the other one then. Ah, don't go over there, you stupid fucking thing.
And we're gonna. All of your guys go at the same time as you do, right?
You go after me, technically. So.
Yeah, but that's. I don't
Yes,
need them in
that's
the
the same.
initiative order. Is the moral of the story.
Correct.
Q.
Oh,
Alright,
21.
is that one hit?
A 21 would hit.
Fucking hope. Oh
Yeah.
my god, no, just. Yeah, 11.
Okay. It takes that damage and it's unhappy with you. However, you guys are all like far as fuck away. And
Very
now
far,
there's
yes.
only one target.
Oh, that
Yeah.
Abishai's fucked. No, he's fucked. Talia
Yeah.
doesn't care about him.
Yeah.
Fern gets her surprise round though, so.
Yeah, Fern, do you want to run up?
I'm really confused. What do you mean?
Okay,
there's
so
only one target now.
There's only one target for them.
The Abishai Devil Man,
Yeah.
they're gonna fuck him up, is what he's saying, because he's the closest one.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Yeah.
Okay.
But
can
you have a
run up.
surprise round. You can run up
Sees
and
me.
do something if you want.
I mean, let's see how far.
With your obscene monk speed bonus action dash, you could probably make it.
You can, yeah, you can with the bonus action. You can dash. You can get up to them.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's
Yeah.
a
bonus
decision that
action
you can
dash,
make.
And then,
Yeah.
why the fuck not? And then let's hit them with quarterstaff.
Go for it.
Yo, Fern's big dick energy right now, and I respect it. Stellar flowers. I love that so much.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh boy.
Ow. A 16 will miss.
Okie dokie. I'm also gonna use mobile and scooch back.
Okay. You can
You're not
do
gonna-
that.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah.
All
I-
right. Let's roll their initiatives. Okay.
Yeah, right.
That initiative is not great for them.
The mental imagery of Fern just running up, hitting it, and bye.
That is hilarious.
Pop out. And let's open this guy's sheet. And let's go with this music now. I feel confident in this. Bachman's right. Cool. Let's go. All right. We're now at the top of the initiative. Locke, you're up.
All right, we're gonna go here.
Okay. You have 35 feet of movement?
I'm a half elf. That is wood.
Ah, okay. Valid.
Yeah, gross.
How have I run this many games for you and I don't know that?
I've done it many times. You just don't remember.
I guess I just don't pay attention.
And then, all right, let's see. Do I want a Misty Step next to him? Yeah, we're gonna Misty Step. I'm gonna spend this again since we took a short rest.
Go for it.
and then attempt to slap him twice with my staff. Slap Wit twice with my staff.
Go for it.
My staff is a staff of flowers. Yours is just cooler sounding.
That will miss. That will also
Rip.
miss.
That's
Anything
all I
else?
got for now.
All right.
I smile up at the dragon who tried to breathe on
Friend
me
keeper.
last time.
Yeah. It looks down at you and like squints its eyes like, "Oh, you're that piece of shit. Interesting." What do you got for me, friend keeper?
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna 30 feet. Let me see if I can even do anything. I mean, thinking about it. When have I ever gone wrong with spiritual weapon?
Never.
Literally, never. Let me make sure of one other thing real quick before I cast that. You know, I'm gonna use an action. I'm gonna emboldening bond.
Okay.
And we're gonna do something a little different here. I'm gonna emboldening bond myself, this fucker here, and Fern.
Okay. You're gonna Okay, that's valid.
Is he a willing creature?
Yeah, he'll take
He can
buffs.
have it. He can
Yeah.
fucking have it. Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon.
All right.
And I'm gonna roll to attack, and I'm gonna have to modify this thing to have an extra 1d4 damage. So sorry about that.
That'll hit.
Well, I won't even bother with the 1d4 then. I'll just do my damage. 11
Okay.
force damage to this one.
Where to that one? Okay. Go ahead and draw.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to submit there because it's within 30
Yeah.
feet of me.
Go ahead and drop the token onto the field. You should be able to. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. The Abishai is going to. Where's my stuff for him? There it is. It's gonna make a couple attacks.
Bad time for Abishai, man.
Yeah, it's gonna swing at the male dragon. That will miss. And it's gonna try and claw him. That'll hit.
Oh well, there we go.
Not great damage though.
Damage is damage, man.
Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, I forgot something it could do. Oh well, that's fine. All right, Fern, you're back up. What would you like to do?
Hit.
Okay, go for it. That will miss. That, believe it or not, critically hitting hits. Ow.
I'm gonna. Ow, fucking ow. Unarmed strike, flurry of blows.
Go for it. That hits.
Punch this dragon.
These dragons are having a bad time. These dragons are having a
This
bad
one I'm
time.
also going to have as hand of harm.
Okay, go for it. Okay. It takes 3 necrotic damage.
Oh my
Is
god.
that correct?
I'd
The
almost
26
tell you to
plus
stunning
3.
strike this bitch too.
So that thing should be
that
actually
should not be
6
correct.
damage from from hand of harm. It's not.
No.
You're not adding your proficiency bonus.
No.
correct?
Yep, so that's 6 damage.
Plus your
for the
wisdom
hand
mod.
of harm.
Sorry, wisdom.
Yeah.
Mod. I don't know
My
what it is.
wisdom mod
It's
is
plus 3.
Okay, so another 3 damage. Okay.
This man is
Plus
getting
that
punched to death.
And then I'm going back off.
Okay.
And I'm gone.
Ow.
Very fair.
It doesn't like you at all.
She's gonna give us me oh, what is the word I'm trying to find? a snarky little like wink.
Yeah, that's something you can do. It's gonna fly up like 5 feet in the air here, and the Abishai will get an attack of opportunity that it will make. That will
Well,
miss.
guys, I'm useless now.
Wait, he has a D4 he can add. Maybe he'll hit. Oh, I'm gonna roll 16.
Slash roll.
Yeah, best case is a
D4.
16.
He fails.
Okay.
And she's gonna use her breath attack.
That's a valid thing to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We counterspell it.
Oh no. Guess what? You can't do that. And she'll catch both Fern and Locke with that.
Locke's just gonna do the thing he did again.
Well, first, I'm gonna roll con save, which fails. I rolled. Wait a second. I rolled.
Oh no.
I rolled with your spiritual weapon on accident, but it's fine. I
the way,
will.
I'm
Oh well.
I will Tomb of Levistus.
Okay.
Most likely.
I will say also I have
Yeah,
evasion.
definitely Tomb of
So you
Levistus.
take half.
Evasion only works on dex save.
It doesn't. Oh, it's a con save. Yeah. So it
Oh, it
doesn't.
is a con save.
Yeah, you still take 38 damage.
Damn
It's
it.
unhappy with
Wait,
you.
what?
Oh man. I forgot it was con saves. I didn't even realize that. Oh, it makes me feel
I
so much
didn't even
better.
realize that either.
Dude, white dragons are so much better than fire dragons. Let me tell
really
you,
is,
than red
honestly.
dragons.
It really
Yeah.
honestly is.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I got temp HP. I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction here to teleport in and take that damage for Fern.
Fern? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Sure. You do that.
Oh.
And
You're
I'm
also
gonna take
resistant
38
to cold,
damage.
aren't you?
Yeah, it's because he's resistant.
I'm resistant to fucking cold.
Pop that ability for me, because normally when
Bro,
stuff
I'm
like
a
that.
Goliath.
No. Not the resistant to cold. Pop
The question on whether it says
Yeah.
if you can resist it or not.
'Cause
sometimes
normally-
it'll state you can't.
most of the time when it's those abilities, it's like, yeah, you take that, you can't reduce
Yeah,
the
no, it
damage.
explicitly doesn't say it, but I will be happily show
Pop
you.
that for me.
Yeah, give me a second here to pop
It
it.
makes it better than literally any other ability that does something similar, if that's
Those
the case.
forward between take damage second part of creature.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes all the damage it says. It doesn't say that it can't not reduce it
Weird,
anyway.
but sure. Yeah. Okay.
Don't
So
worry,
you take.
And
It's
I
fine.
will mention
Mhm.
that at a higher level, you explicitly, then everyone who does it gets resistance to it. So resistance clearly applies.
Awesome.
Right, but that's not the same thing. It's fine.
Anyway,
You still take half damage, because she did fail. So it's.
oh no, my temp HP.
Oh no, yeah, okay. And then it's gonna fucking bolt.
What a fucking bitch.
Yeah, it flies like directly away from all of that shit.
I'm curious. How does it look?
Not great. Not great.
Bloodied or grievous?
Bloody. And then
mean,
it's Talin's turn. Go for it.
Yay.
Celine just knocks it out of the fucking sky.
She can do that.
I'm gonna try.
Fucking command word shoot.
That'll miss. That'll also miss.
Oh.
That's so sad.
What are the? Both fours. That's like when I rolled the double 4 on persuasion.
That happens sometimes.
Man, we could chase
That's
it.
all I had.
All right. Talia, what do you got for me?
Oh man, Talia has some things, I guess. I don't know. 20, 25, 30. Because they're running away like fucking cowards after talking all that shit. Man, that's crazy. I'm just getting these into position ahead of time. This asshole's gonna dash. Okay. Okay. Maybe get there. Okay. I'm fucking.
Imagine regrouping after you get ambushed.
Imagine like saying you're a mighty dragon and we're pathetic, and then being a bitch and running away.
Yeah, one-on-one, you
And
are
then getting
pathetic.
beat
Yeah.
up by a plant.
Yeah,
you
that
just got
it
punched
it
to death
yeah.
by a plant.
Yeah, that did
Like,
happen.
How does that fucking feel? Yeah, I'm casting.
Go for it. Cast your spell. They do not have counterspell.
Surprisingly, right?
Yeah, believe it or not.
I just gotta verify. Why does it not say it? All right, well, I'm just gonna populate this. Give me 1 second.
Oh gosh, what are you doing? Okay, you're populating that. It rolls initiative then, right?
Nope.
No? Just goes to the end of your turn?
Shares my initiative count.
Okay.
So it goes at the same time as it's summoned. Yeah, and Mom is gonna come up next to this fucking asshole. So.
Okay. That happens.
She's gonna make some attacks.
Go for it. One of those hits.
Can he make me a wisdom save unless he's immune to being frightened?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's immune to being frightened.
Take a check. Just wanna make sure.
He takes damage, and he looks down at this like, that's the thing, that's... Okay.
Yeah. Also, it's supposed to be +1. I don't know why it always does that. It's supposed to be +10.
Okay, I'll deal another damage. This guy's relatively healthy. You punched all of your damage into one.
Yeah. Hopefully he's the non-pussy brother. The other one or sister or whatever. The other one's gonna hit or attack. One all the way to the left probably has disadvantage. I'm assuming.
With disadvantage, yeah.
So
Is that with disadvantage?
No, this is just straight because they're within.
Okay. You said with disadvantage, so I'm asking.
The one all the way to the left has
Okay.
disadvantage. These two
Yeah,
are
both of
straight.
those will hit.
So it's gonna take.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the last one attacks with disadvantage. And it misses. All right,
That
cool.
misses, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's all I got, Chief.
All right. He's going to reposition over to here. Talia's mom gets an attack of opportunity.
That she does, and she will attempt to do so. She hit.
Okay.
She takes more necrotic damage.
Ow. Yeah, he's not looking too great either.
Fucking around.
Yeah.
Breathe on me.
Well, he's going to breathe, yeah. Fern and Mr. Goliath.
Friendkeeper? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not gonna get me in and on it?
I
All
mean,
right.
he doesn't care. Like, you're ice. You're a dead ice person. Why does it matter?
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
smart, man.
Fair.
Also, he's
I
kind of
say
just
with
doing
a
a...
smile as it's melting.
It's kind of just...
Slowly.
He's kind of... I'll be honest. He's kind of just doing a flyby. There it is. Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to help yourself out with that one.
Friend keeper. Okay, you succeed.
Oh, I do
so you
get a
take
1d4, but I don't need it.
22... You take 11 points of cold damage. I'm pretty sure you messed up on your health on that.
That is incorrect. Yeah.
Oh,
that
that's
is
not what I
right.
wanted to do. Yeah, and then he's also gonna bolt. And he just looks down at all of you. You have made a powerful enemies today. I hope you enjoy that. I mean, you can try. Yeah, go for it. They're much faster than you. Locke, you're incapacitated. Friend keeper, what do you got for me?
And then I'm not.
Yeah.
I break out of it, damn it.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, at the end of your turn. But you don't get a turn. It's like the trade-off.
I know,
Yeah.
sir.
What do you got for me, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on Wit,
Okay, go for it.
and I'm gonna go big.
Okay.
Just wanna.
Make me a perception check for me. Go ahead and roll your attack, and then make me a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Will hit. Okay, she's still up.
Looking
Oh, I did my
dangerous.
part. And you need a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check. You hit. Yeah, you hit. It's great. Nothing can go wrong.
Yep, it's perfect.
Yeah. The Abishai is going to use his movement to catch up to this guy.
Bitch,
Okay,
no,
fast-
fight the
fast
other
as
one.
fuck.
That's the one we're hurting. Fight
Yeah,
the fucking
he can
other one.
only catch one of them, and he's closer. Also, I don't think he can't even catch up to the other one.
Okay.
Fern, you're up. They're both like 30 feet in the air.
I'll throw you.
Throw. Toss me.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeet
there
away.
is actually.
What do you
can
got
take
for
a
me?
healing potion.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
sure
take.
things are gonna happen.
I'm gonna take the greater potion.
All right. Wit
What is that?
continues to bounce.
That little bitch.
It's 44, right?
A greater healing? Yeah, 44.
44 plus 40.
Fern, go ahead and make me a perception check. As you are kind of keeping an eye on these dragons. Yo,
Hey.
that there's a dot past Wit. It's growing. Oh boy, it's growing. Oh, it's growing, and it's bigger than Wit.
Incoming.
I don't regret using my spell slots.
Talene, what do you got for me?
Pain, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Maybe. Who knows?
That'll miss.
No.
The same 4.
That will
No.
also miss.
Amazing.
Dice are not happy right now.
Shush.
Talia, what do you got for me?
Well, she had heard that dragons were such mighty combatants. I guess that was just an exaggeration. It's rather unfortunate. Mom's gonna dash.
Okay.
So that when that inevitably tries to leave, it's just not a fun time. Skelly boys. I'm gonna kind of fan out a little bit as they heard the incoming, so they're just gonna start fucking moving around ahead of time. Probably can't get to that one with 120. Get there. Actually, again, cool beans. Just gonna cast a spell.
Go for it.
If it would actually do the thing.
Okay.
Well, fuck this, the guy. Fuck this bitch. So, this is only going to do the 1d6 for one damage instance, so ignore any other
Right.
d6.
It's fine. Oh gosh, that is... Okay, you need to find a way that's not that.
I tried.
There
Magic-
is. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. I'm gonna tell you how to do it right now. You make a second
Thank
magic
you.
missile, or there's like you can. Okay, so when you hit damage, there's a situational bonus, and you just add 1d6 onto that for whichever one you want to do. Okay, so -4, or no, we'll keep the 4 on that one. -4.
Minus 12 from all this together.
Okay. Okay. So 8, 6, 7. Okay. 14, 21, 25, minus 12, 13. Okay. It takes damage.
Yes.
Or put in another formula that says 1d6 and click that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Alter the spell is a moral of the story.
Yeah, basically. Whatchamacallit? Just gonna move back slightly, and
Okay.
then archers are gonna hold attacks for if something gigantic comes down and starts fucking our entire lives up.
Okay. The other dragon is also gonna bounce. Seemingly regrouping with Wit on the horizon. Talia's mom and the Abishai will both take attacks of opportunity. That'll miss. They both miss.
Lean cancel it.
What's your range?
It's a longbow.
Right, but what is your range? 600 feet? Technically, yes, you can still hit them.
Yo, she hits with disadvantage. I'm a fucking die laughing.
I mean, if you want to try and hit them, you can. As the second one, or the second white dragon, disappears, or not disappears, or gets out of range for most of you. The third dragon, which is growing quickly, appears in front of both of, like, zooms past them and, like, stops himself, opens his wings, far bigger than either of those two, into a very wide wingspan, and just squints at all of you. Luck. Roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana? Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
With advantage.
Oh,
there we go.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you know a little bit about dragons. You have one. You have a white dragon. The scales are right. The body isn't. There's something up there. Let me...
Like how you made me make an Arcana, not a nature.
That's not right. As certain things about this body, and even, like, at some point the scales look wrong. That horn on the top of his head shouldn't be there. White dragons don't. They have a crest. And it's at that point you realize that there's something that looks like a blue dragon. But it's not. That's white. And there are questions there that you can draw your own conclusions on. But it looks down at all of you and says, "These two are under my protection. You have made an enemy. I hope it is worth it." And then it, like, looks over its shoulder to make sure that the two injured dragons, pride very much shattered a little bit, are still going, and it just kind of, then it turns and starts flying after them. And all.
Attack.
I mean, it's not there. I'm just putting it so you can see the art. I'll drop the art in chat too.
It's gonna be a lovely session where we get a spell scroll and Tanya's book taken and no ward.
I was like, we're trying, man. We're trying to do stuff.
Fantastic.
You do try. You guys did a lot, and they quickly did not want to deal with any of that shit. And yeah, they bounce.
Nice.
We were just too strong. We needed to lull them into a false sense of security.
So much annoyance. But God fucking damn it. Really nothing you can do to stop a dragon from just leaving at any given point. Really tragic there. Oh.
How, like, close did that thing get to us?
It was like a fair ways away. It was still like hundreds of feet away. It was just, it's very big, and you were able to see it. It more was blocking to make sure that the younger ones could get away.
Deirdre has
How hundreds? Like I said, you can attack it if you want to.
Deirdre has confirmed that these two dragons that were talking shit are pussies.
100%. Two
got
rounds
the
of
upside,
combat couldn't
yeah.
even
Pretty
make
much, Sturgeon got what he wanted.
weak sauce.
Locke would have said something to the bigger dragon, but it's too far away anyway.
Friendkeeper's murder boner is not subsided.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that happens.
Not at all. We got nothing from this except very
But yeah, the Abishai is like curses in Infernal and Draconic and retreats away from you guys and away from it. Like the bigger
I scream
thing.
something at it.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, it was a worthless mission confirmed, yes.
Sure.
Talia is going to yell at it, and probably first time anyone's actually like heard her scream. The next time you want us to help, have ways of keeping them here. Otherwise, don't even bother.
He said what he, like. Okay, here's the thing. It said
You
I
don't
can.
need to defend him. You don't need to defend him. No
Don't need to
offense.
defend him. Talia thinks that he had a half-assed plan.
He did.
Wants to kill these dragons.
Yeah, good.
Oh.
And we all agree that this was a half-assed plan.
He's like, he said. Never mind. Whatever.
This is
Anyways.
how Talia views it, mind you. Not Alexis. Just Talia's like, you want to kill these dragons.
I mean, he said I can only do this, but all right, whatever.
Doesn't matter. Do more. Be able
yeah.
to do more.
Be able to
better.
do more.
Yes,
Just
next
be
time
better.
have more Abishai so that we can fuck these guys up and just opportunity attack them to death.
But with that, what do you guys want to do? Like, you guys are there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could chase after them and die to 3 dragons. And some weird adult hybrid dragon that will likely fuck our entire lives up. Can we go ransack that bitch's house?
Yeah, fucking hell. Let's do
Yeah, you can do that. There's nothing there.
Of course there isn't. Never mind. That was my last ditch attempt.
that. We go murder the rest of the zombies she had.
Yeah, you killed all of the zombies that she had.
Does it? No. No, their horde is probably at their nest. There's literally no point in searching around the area to try to find anything.
Should have just killed the dragon the first time.
Yeah. I don't know. Talia's
All right.
Like, she's gonna fight and chase fucking 3 dragons and fight them in their lair. That's completely stupid.
As you guys make your way back to Dokasur, an odd situation catches your eye at the gate. You guys see Jimmy the Orc trying and failing to communicate with guards. However, what he has next to him are 2 unusual looking things. They have 2 wheels and a little bit of armor. It looks very much like the scavenger, but a little bit more refined. And you just see Jimmy the Orc yelling in Orcish at the guards. And the guards have their, like, bows drawn, like, what the fuck is he doing? And he's like, I'm not trying to fight. I just need to drop this off for Locked and Tail and Bird. What do you want from me? I can't... And he just, like, holds his hands up like, I'm not trying to fight.
Is it just him here?
It's just him, yeah.
Talia casted large on her ogre zombie.
Okay.
Yep. This is what I...
And ogre zombie is gonna walk up and just grab it.
Okay, he very much sees the ogre zombie. He's like, what the... I don't... go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Bow.
It has advantage because it's big now.
Sure, yeah. Let me open up Jimmy's sheet real quick.
Yeah, no, are you...
I will shoot it if it does anything.
Yeah, what is Talia doing here?
Who knows?
Where's Jimmy's sheet?
Clock will basically look at Talia and go, the orcs don't work for her as much as they are forced to.
She's just staring.
Let me roll an athletics check for him. That's
You can probably make it. It's not very hard.
nah, he fails. You grab him.
Yeah, it's just grabbing him.
Okay, he's just yelling in Orcish, like, I don't have anything. I'm not here to fight. Put me down. And he like reaches for his greatsword and just like, no, down.
What does he want?
I don't know yet. He says he's not here to fight.
So talk quickly and then leave, or I'll make him into a Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. I don't know if I'm gonna say what you said. I'm gonna look at.
He's like you. Look. He's like waving his hands, like, I don't want to fight. I'm not here to fight. I'm just here to drop off stuff.
I get it. What are you dropping off?
I'm dropping off those, and they're like, and you see that there's like a little basket of that, and there's some stuff in there, and that's all I got. And I just needed to make sure it got to you. She was very specific about giving you the pictures again, or like the images of them, and I'm gonna leave now.
And I turn to Talia and I'm just like, he's just a delivery boy. Let him go.
He like the side eyes lock, and then just like stares at him a bit longer. And you like see like her hands start like radiating necrotic energy, but she stops and like tells the fucking Jeffrey to fucking drop him. Just unceremoniously onto his ass.
Yeah, he just drops onto his ass. He's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go now. And he just begins to book it.
Talia will look inside the car to see what the
Well, it's not a car.
Well, it had wheels, so I just assumed it was a car.
It has 2 wheels.
Oh, it's a motorcycle.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Didn't get that.
Inside, there's a couple things. There's a cloak, there's a wand, and then there's a very nice chest. And like on a card, like there's a little card and it says to Talia on it.
She just tells a Jeffrey to grab it and bring it with her, and she storms off.
Okay. You grabbing the whole thing or just the chest? It's like
it says
the chest has the to Talia thing. The rest is
the one that
like,
says to Talia. She'll like hear from the others what the hell everything else is later.
Okay. There's also some papers with like schematics that look like the thing that the things that you have. But here, let me drop your loot. Oh, there's also like a very nice looking relic. Let me drop.
Talia's so angry, bro. She's so angry.
I'll drop that.
We were worried her book would turn her evil, when in reality,
Boop.
I guess in a way it has.
really great. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Boop. The cloak is more for just fun, but there is a +2 rare wand of the War Mage. Then there is the Arcanist ride, as well as you guys also get schematics on how to build it. It is kind of pricey, but
on top of having mounts, we'll be able to have motorcycles.
Yeah.
Well, and the staples are almost done being built.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
we'll have mounts and we'll have motorcycles.
And there's like 3.
Oh wait, okay. So you need someone with Smith and Tinker's tools.
Yes.
And...
Okay, so how it works is there's 3 different types of crafting that need to be done. Someone needs to make, with Smith tools, basically needs to make like all of the like armor and everything around that. Then there's somebody with the Tinker's tools needs to make the mechanisms, and then somebody needs to enchant basically the engine.
Gotcha.
And these can be done.
Those 3 things can be done simultaneously by different people.
Very cool.
We're gonna have a garage, and we're just gonna be fucking. It's gonna be Iron Man.
And then after that, it takes 5 days of crafting for somebody to put it all together. I will say, with this, you guys can get multiple people to like work on it and make it faster.
Yeah, because we have multiple tinkerers and multiple
Yeah.
smiths.
So if you like get 2 people doing it, it'll half the time on for these.
So 7
Um,
days each.
But you
Ish.
also get 2 of these of the Arcanist rides. So how this works is it can hold 3 people. The seat is pretty long, so you can get one person who drives it and then one person behind. And then there's like a little handlebar and like a foot bar for you guys to like be able to like mount up in the back. So 3 people can ride these at a time. However, only the person driving gets any like cover basically.
Right.
Um,
It's about Celine's about to be doing this shit. It's gonna be a great time. And that's 35, 40. So basically 2 people working on each thing knocks it down to 15 days to get both of them done if we have 2 people on each. Oh man, those hit points. Oh, it's a weak boy.
It is a motorcycle. However, you guys can probably like find ways to improve this.
Yeah, this time we'll actually do it, unlike the last season.
There you go.
Nice.
It's not immune to fire. Woo!
It's not immune to fire. It is resistant though. As metal.
However, also, I love that it just eats magic. You're just throwing fireballs into it and shit. The fucking
Yeah, you guys just send your it is fueled by magic. There is an empty slot for a coin to be inserted, but if you put a random gold in there, it does not seem to do anything.
crazy. I wonder what that's.
Wonder what that is.
That's Cortalia is like, oh great. I know whose soul's going into one of these. Oh boy, do I know whose soul's going into one of these.
I will say in the small chest, just because I'm gonna catch up on a few things because I will forget and I'm tired. And I will forget the stuff tomorrow and Wednesday. Where is this? Is what's in the chest for Talia, along with a small book. Anyone can use this, but she did put this out there for her, basically. Yeah. It's a very small, multicolored crystal that, like, as you turn it, it seems to catch every color.
Jesus fucking Christ! What the fuck? You motherfucker!
What?
That's such a strong thing.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah.
just making a new character.
I know, but like, it's so good because I don't have to wait.
What were you gonna have to wait for?
Usually, when you switch characters, you have to wait like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's like a 2-week process.
Yeah, it's a 2-week thing. You have to actually wait until you can make the new character.
Were you gonna make a new character?
Well, it's
No,
not
but
making a
if I
new
wanna-
character. It's just altering your current one.
Yeah, it's changing, and it's not even changing. Yeah, it's like, granted, it is basically making a new character, but it's still gonna be Talia. But if Talia ever wants to be something else,
Yeah.
like a cleric or something, she could do that.
Yeah, you can
and,
be a cleric.
and change her race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which normally you can't change your race.
Which is nice.
So.
Sweet. I can change my stats around and my feats. That's cute, but I can't change the fucking ones from Caravan.
Were you gonna?
Oh,
were you
yes.
planning on doing that already?
No, Talia's gonna be Talia until unless something motivates her to change. Like, I'm always down for something motivating her to change.
It is basically, well, the book that is that it's also in there. It's a small book. It outlines the actual white necromancer subclass.
Oh, there's an actual subclass
Yeah.
for that?
Yeah, that's why she's like,
Okay,
you're not
I
a
didn't know.
you're not
I
a
saw-
white necromancer. You just touched it.
That's fucking hilarious. I saw the feat. I didn't realize there was a white.
There's a
fucking
subclass.
necromancer class.
I'm gonna alter it a little bit because they're like, but the way it works, in the main difference, or one of the main differences between it is that it's very clear that you're messing with souls, and when you do that, you have a limited window that you can use you can use your undead, and after that window is up, you have to make a persuasion check to get them to stay.
Oh,
Otherwise,
they're not
yeah.
forcing them
Yeah.
to do what they
It's,
want.
hey, could you please stay around a little bit longer? That's what that is.
Thank you.
If you want to look into that, that's up to you. I'm not she's like, I told you about it. I was true to my word. Here's your stuff. Here's the options that you get to do.
Do you I just don't feel like searching for Do you send me a link?
I'll send it to you.
But I didn't know it was a whole fucking class. I'm not actually.
Yeah, it's a subclass. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a wizard
actually in the
subclass.
Café merch.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that was the whole thing of like, you're not a white necromancer. You've touched it though. We're
still broke. Shit.
But here's the last thing that happens is on Wednesday, there is a knock on your door, and when you open it, there is a book at your on your doorstep. It is a perfect replica of your spell book, including all of your spells. There's also like a letter, and I'll write that up later. I just haven't had time to.
Oh, that's fine. I know she's doing a lot of things to be like, don't murder me for this. But Talia's gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Oh, she's like the letters are all very like, hey, I know you probably are pissed at me, and you can come after me if you want. It won't end well for either of us. But she also has like some other things like explaining some stuff. But I will write all that out when I have time, before Wednesday. But yeah, she does give you like her spell book and everything, or your spell book, and yeah.
Man, I can't wait to roleplay this. Noches, you have given me ammo to just be to make Talia just the worst piece of shit.
I mean, you could do that, or she could grow from it.
She could, but she needs people to like. She can't do it on her own, dude. Like, she would need people to actually support her through. She's gonna fucking want to murder so many things.
If only she had friends.
Yeah, they gotta talk to her because she's about to go on a warpath, Chief. She was definitely gonna kill Jimmy the Orc. That was 100%. Like, I'm gonna kill this fucker who's working for this bitch before she understood that, you know, he's not. Thankfully, someone told him that.
All right, but that's where we're gonna call it for the night. I have nothing else prepped. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you guys had fun.
Thank you.
I'm sad.
Uh-huh.
I need to fucking get rid of some items, but it's hard to because most of them are cursed.
I mean, Locke knows they're cursed. I can always do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's more like Talia knows. Well, Talia knows it's cursed. Half of her attunement items cursed.
And one of them doesn't attune to you unless I uncurse it.
As the one rare one of the War Mage, +2 to spell attack rolls is really nice.
But yeah, I'm gonna sign off now. All right, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. It's that was a ride, but take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will be back. We'll be back. Should be back at some point next week. Catch you later. Have a great night.